This episode of the Esoteric Order of Roleplayers is brought to you by the generosity of our backers on Patreon. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and
Instagram.
And visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/esotericrp to find out how you can become a backer too. Roleplayers present Black and White, a Vampire the Masquerade duet chronicle featuring David Larkins and Desiree Valdez.
Oh my god. Damn you. I don't need... Why are you doing this? Oh god. No. Wait, what are you trying to say? That, like, Aaron, like, maybe possibly being with the Sabbath is like Bulky moving into Larry's apartment?
Oh my god.
That's really weird. I don't know. I don't approve of the analogy. I don't condone it.
I think maybe more just like...
That bothers me.
Just having a jaunty sitcom theme song after the events of last chapter is...
Yeah, it was pretty grim.
The best way to bring this in.
It was very grim.
Mm-hmm.
The shock is worn off.
Good.
And the acceptance... No, not acceptance. Anger has begun.
Oh.
So, yeah. I'm, yeah. We've, what the...
So,
Oh my god!
we left off.
Wait, we don't have anything to read? We don't have anything that you just... I need a little easing into, like...
Okay.
Playing, because it was really brutal, and I've had some time to think. And so, you know, we'll be able to go into that. But there's no notes, there's no pile drivers, there's no defining terms, operationalizing terms that we use.
Whoa.
What are we doing here?
Fancy.
Yeah, I'm smart.
Operationalizing.
Yeah, I have a degree. I do have a master's degree. I used to read. Doesn't seem like it now, but I did. It's been 11 years since I've read, and yeah.
All right. Well, we had a lot of
Stay in school, kids. What? We had a lot of what?
We had a lot of feedback after
did?
the last episode. Oh yes.
I'm surprised.
Yeah. No. Why are you surprised? That was that was like a major thing, man.
Yeah.
So
I'm just surprised at a lot of feedback. That's all. Oh.
Okay. So
what are you trying to get me ready for? I'm playing a vampire and I'm immortal. What is this? Why are you doing this?
Anyways, so
you better cut it off, because Brian May will come around and be like, "No, you can't use that song." in his British way of talking.
Well, as long as we keep talking over it at all times.
I keep talking. So anyway, I went grocery shopping today, and I got some. Yeah.
Anyway, so no, we had a lot of responses. People were kind of delighted by the big revelation.
Yeah. Well, you worked really hard on that.
Thank you.
So I'm glad you're getting props for your...
Getting props from the Queen of Pop. So,
What? Who's the Queen of Pop now?
Well, it's up to you to decide.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I can't make such a weighty decision.
Only you can say.
All right.
But, yeah, so... Anyway, I didn't really save all of them, but I can summarize them.
Oh, okay.
Some people were in favor of Aaron joining the Sabbath.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. By the way, I'm going to stick with Sabbath.
Yeah, Sabbath. No, we're fine. We already
there.
say Camarilla, even though we're from, like, a place where it would be probably pronounced Camarilla.
True.
But...
Also, I don't say,
well, you don't say tortilla, though. We say tortilla.
No, I was just going to say in terms of the Sabbath. Well, first of all, I'm pretty sure my little local gaming circles in LA back in the 90s all said Sabbath.
That doesn't matter. That's a regionalism.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just saying. It's a regionalism. But also, I don't say Black Sabbath,
Black Sabbath?
I mean, Black Sabbath, yes, or Sabbath.
Uh-huh.
Is
that how you pronounce it?
What?
Sabbath.
Sabbat. Some people do.
Sabbat?
Yeah.
Is it like French or something?
I don't know.
Okay, why didn't you look this up before starting this conversation?
Because you asked me if I had any commentary, so I'm just riffing off the top of my head.
Were people saying, why did you pronounce
Sabbat
Sabbath?
No. I just know that there's different pronunciations.
It's like the Sabbath.
Exactly.
So that's why I'm like, Sabbath.
Exactly.
As opposed to
That's the point
Sabbath.
That's the point I was trying to make.
Unless you want to sound really goth.
Yeah, that could be it. It could be a goth thing. It's a goth thing.
Yog Sabbath. Cigar. I don't know. I just don't know.
Right.
So we're saying Sabbath.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we pronounce it. And it might be how we pronounce it in the West. So you're just going to have to deal with it.
Okay.
No, that's more Southern. Not Western.
Yeah. Why'd you go Southern?
I don't know.
Trying to be
Was
Western.
I?
A little bit.
Oh, God.
Anyway, we're off to a roaring start.
We're off to a great start.
Anyway, so some people thought Aaron should join the Sabbath.
Uh-huh.
Because they're...
they want to see me squirm and...
Well, I mean,
tear it apart from the inside?
The OG Anarch angle, know? It's like, if he really wants to... Mm-hmm. Yeah, if he really wants to fuck shit up.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good organization.
Oh, I might have enemies all over the place.
Yeah.
I'd be like Arena. I'd be truly following in her footsteps. What I think I'd love for the end of the Chronicle is to have, like, 2 wanted posters of both of them. That'd be so great.
We'll see. Anyway.
Wanted dead or deader. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. I'm probably just corny.
Wanted staked or final dead.
I think mine was better.
Yeah, yours is better. All right, so...
Even though it was corny, it's a corn dog.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you're enjoying those corn dogs, kids. It's summer. Going to the carnival, hanging out. Stay away from Riley and his rides. Those of you who listen, you get it. You know.
You get it.
Trying to be like Tim Curry on, like, Times Square. All of you people out there. Blah, blah, fucking blah. All right, anyway, sorry.
Let's see. And then others...
We're in a very strange mood, I think.
We're very punchy for some reason.
Yeah.
Then others said that...
Aaron should die.
That Aaron should stick with the Anarchs. Even though...
What? They've done nothing for him.
Yeah, well,
they've done seriously nothing for him. The only thing they've done for him is the fact that he had a place to go for Taste of LA. And I'm not saying that's not valuable. That is valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, his first night, was like Taste, right?
Right.
That's it, though. The rest of the time, it's just been nothing but pure shit. And then realizing that they never cared about his sire and caused all these problems.
Mm.
If Karen had been in check, she wouldn't have turned him on television, period.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
That's true.
Don't you think?
That's what you always come back to.
So why should he care about the Anarchs?
Right.
Fuck the anarchists.
Oh, shit. That's a very anarch thing of you to say.
I know. It's frustrating. Anyway.
Yeah, so...
What else? What else is going on? So people say, oh, join the Sabbath. Tear it apart. Fuck with it. And then other people are like...
Nobody's telling you to join the Camarilla. That's,
Because they suck. Because they're the worst. The only people who like the Camarilla are Cock Robin, Petrodon, and Calvin. That's it.
Yeah, no, you're right.
What is this? I feel like I'm watching a novela.
This is actually Wang Chung.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why are you playing this one now?
They had a whole album called To Live and Die in L.A.
Oh. So have you been gleaning some songs from that?
This is the title song. Anyway. So,
I have no words.
No, there's really nothing.
Okay,
let's see.
What else?
I think that's about it. I know after the recording, we did talk a little bit about something that we didn't really specifically name, but it would be another option, which would be to go autarkis.
Oh.
Which is the term for...
How do you know it's not autarkies?
Autarky. It's the term for the kindred who just reject any kind of group affiliation whatsoever.
I think I already done that.
Not really.
Oh.
You're technically an anarch.
Okay, so I mean
Like
that's
it or not.
Serena.
Like it or not.
Like it or not.
Well, not really, actually, because she is from an independent clan, so she would be called an independent. But she still has clan affiliation, and a true autarkis, or utarki.
Why would it be called that? Utarki. Utarki, bro.
A true autarkis just cuts themselves off from any affiliation, clan, or
political sect.
Mm-hmm. So you'd be like, I'm too gangrel for the gangrels. Peace out.
I'm not that special.
Meow. You know.
No, that's like if I was in full Rum Tum Tugger mode. Like, the only weird thing about it is that, like, I think Idris Elba's going to be playing Rum Tum Tugger in the movie version of Cats that's going to come out later this year, I think. Is it later this year? I think for Christmas.
You're asking
and
me.
And then people are going to be all obsessed with Cats and think, like, Cats is amazing, and it kind of isn't, but I don't know. It's just something people really like, I guess.
One of those things that comes back around every generation, like the swine flu, for example.
So you can anticipate another 15 years from now, swine flu will come back even worse, and it'll actually turn you into a swine.
That's right. No, that's the were swine flu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I think that we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't like any of these options. All of them suck.
You've had 2 weeks to think about it.
Baby, I've been thinking about it.
Okay, so...
I've been thinking about all of it.
Shall we just jump in, or are there any preliminaries you want to discuss
think.
before you get into character? Before you become Aaron Evans.
Well, first I have to cut my hair, dye it.
Yes.
Then I have to lift some weights. Just do a little bit of, like, weightlifting push-ups. Get on some, like, dirty old white jeans, dirty white t-shirt with a hole in it with a little blood design around it. I gotta get, what else do I have to do? White Converse, it all scuffed up. And then I'll really feel like Aaron. I'll just be like, yes, I have arrived. I am ready to play this fucking game.
Okay. Well, we'll pause.
Okay.
And I'll let you go do that.
Yeah, so let's pause right now.
Okay. Okay,
Okay,
we're back.
I'm back. Oh,
Yeah.
I feel so much better. I see the music. Okay, great. Yeah, you've been in here for a couple hours, so
I have.
it took some time.
I've just been grooving.
Good.
Yeah, so interesting bit of trivia about this song.
Yeah.
Originally written for a Nosferatu musical. And
That's right.
Originally titled Vampires in Love. Makes sense.
Dude, can you imagine? Like, that's what I want to see. I don't want to see fucking grown people dressed up as goddamn cats, like, scratching their faces and looking around like they're a cat. I want to see fucking Nosferatus running around, going nuts, being in love with things, and dancing and singing like freaking Meatloaf songs. That's what I want. Is that too much to ask?
There's an alternate universe where Jodorowsky made Dune and Jim Steinman made Nosferatu the musical. So.
No, Vampires in Love, you said.
Well, that's the name of the song.
Oh.
Yeah, the musical was just
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu, the musical.
Was it based on he's going to based on the silent film?
I guess so.
And then that new Nosferatu's coming out soon. I don't know if it's
yeah.
this year or next year. So I'm down for that. We always say that we never go to the movies.
No. Who goes to the movies anymore?
I mean, people do. They go. What's the last movie we saw in the theater? Was it the Jedi thing?
The Jedi thing? Was it a Star Wars?
Was it a Star Wars or two? It can't have been. It was the Last Jedi or whatever. I swear. We have not gone to the movie since the Last Jedi.
Yikes.
We're very old. See, if we had teenagers and we'd be dropping them off at the movies and going, have fun.
There you go.
And then we'd come back home and be like, what do you want to watch? You want to watch Ragnarok again?
Yeah, just throw Ragnarok again. That's right.
The teenagers come back. How'd you like it? It was good. God only knows what they actually did,
Well,
They just do a U-turn away from the theater and go somewhere else.
come back reeking of PCP.
And the marijuana smoke. We're weird. Okay, so let's get into it, man.
Yeah. So what do you? So
Well, you're the one.
do you have any
you're the
preliminary
storyteller.
thoughts?
No,
Is what I was asking.
no. It will all be revealed.
Okay.
I
then.
trust the story to reveal the thoughts.
All right then. Well, we.
So you need to set this scene. Where are we? Who is there? What do they look like? What does it smell like? What does it sound like? I need all of that. Because if I'm dressed up like Aaron right now, as you can see, in full Aaron drag,
in full drag.
I need all of that to really bring me into it. Because if I'm not actually physically living the life of my character, I'm not playing role-playing games.
All right, that is some deep immersion. I applaud you. I may give you a character point at the end of the session to reward your
You hear that, guys?
commitment.
Oh my god.
All right, so
This is why I do regret. I mean, sometimes part of me does. I do wish that we were streaming sometimes to just see what people are saying. To be like, no, shut up, stop talking about that, or whatever.
It's like, oh, our viewer count is plummeting. Okay, so
0 listeners. Yeah, mission accomplished.
finally alone at
peace.
last. Let's watch Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, for the 5th time. I love that part. I do that.
I do that. All right, so very good, very good. So,
Sorry, I was thinking about Thor talking about the snakes and Loki and the snakes. Do you remember that part?
I do.
Do not condescend to me while I'm in Aaron drag.
All right, so
Uh-oh. Are you making... Okay, what are you doing?
it is nighttime. It is sometime in June 1991. And the sound of the ocean waves are crashing on a nearby beach. As you stand near an abandoned roadside gas station / general store that is crumbling away. It's plaster falling to pieces. It's adobe bricks weathered by the ocean winds and fog. And there's a big fire that's been lit.
Roach Lake.
Not quite yet.
Oh,
not quite yet.
I'm already like, okay.
All right.
Check if you're scared of the fire.
Make my sand roll.
If I know another vampire made the fire, do I still have to roll? Like if I go, I know Manon made that fire, or
right.
her girls did. Like,
right.
They're not vampires though. They're not kindred.
Well, you don't know. You don't know. What?
That bothers me. I feel like I should have an innate sense of a kindred. I'm a little hopped up on
something.
Life. PCP.
It's been a while.
And the marijuana smoke.
Oh, man. Can you imagine being high on PCP and playing vampire? That would just make the experience more intense.
Oh, no.
Anyway.
We're going to start a straight edge rant.
No.
Straight edge rant ends. Pat listeners 0. -10 listeners.
Man, you are goofy.
I'm
are you
sorry.
nervous?
Yes.
All right.
I was crying my eyes out all last session. So you said, I don't know if they're kindred. There's a fire roaring. Is it a bonfire? How big is it?
All right. I was just going to say, as far as telling if they're kindred or not, we remember that Auspex 2 dots is the only way to be sure. Now, sometimes...
That's so funny to me.
Mm-hmm. Now, of course, we've allowed perception plus awareness to get a sense. But, the way I view it is if you're already in presence of other vampires, it kind of muddies the waters too much,
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. So, now, as for the fire, it's...
What happened to the music?
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry about the music.
Okay, sorry.
As for the fire, they're just starting to build it. So it's like kind of campfire size.
Okay.
They're just using like dry driftwood and stuff. You're standing next to Muhammad. He's got his hand on your shoulder.
Right.
Beckoning you to follow him down the reverse slope of the beach dune, back towards the moving truck.
Wait, how am I seeing the fire?
Well, the fire is in this area. So, So just imagine waves out this way.
Yeah.
Highway.
Right.
Gas station.
Okay.
And then...
So I cross the highway?
No. Just let me finish. Waves out this way. Highway. Gas station. You're standing right there. There's a little slope. Slopes down behind the gas station. That's where the truck is parked. Okay? So they're building the fire in that area. They're building the fire near the truck,
That's not very smart.
I mean, they're not building it like right up against the truck, but, it's nearer to the truck.
Than we are.
Yes.
All right.
Got it?
Yep.
Okay. So, you have agreed already to join. However, you were paralyzed by second thoughts. So it was the moment of decision. Now it's sometime late in the night, sometime after midnight. It's summertime, but you're in the desert and
in the ocean
and on the coast, so it's pretty chilly. Probably like 60 degrees. And I think that covered everything you wanted.
Smell
is of gasoline that they're using to get the fire started, and just the ocean smell, salty sea air, briny.
All right, so I'm following him.
Okay.
When he says Sabbath,
yeah, it gives you pause.
I'm like, that doesn't sound like a normal, so I thought you said the Black Hand.
Okay.
I'll say to Muhammad.
Oh, okay. Meanwhile, Manon has got her drums out.
Oh, no. These fucking drums.
And,
that makes it official. How does she know that's official? Oh, he did tell everybody that I was like, yay, he's gonna do it.
He's gonna do it.
Yeah, pretty much.
The fool's gonna... I mean, Aaron's gonna
do it. So I say, I thought you said the Black Hand. What's Sabbath?
Well, the Black Hand is just one of the names of our organization.
I thought it was just a group of 6 vampires.
Oh no, Aaron. We're everywhere. We control all of Mexico. We control the East Coast. We control other parts of the world as well. All in our quest to rid our kind of the jihad, the machinations of the antediluvians. And you can be a part of that. Once we've swept away their puppets, the Camarilla, and the nuisance that is the Anarch movement.
So I'm like starting to say something, but he keeps talking.
Yeah. We will enjoy not a new dawn, perhaps, but a new age for us, sons and daughters of Cain.
The drums are getting louder.
Certainly.
Okay, so we're walking toward the fire.
Okay. All right.
Following him.
Okie dokie. So he leads you on down towards the fire. So yeah, let's get a Rote Schreck test. Now, this is a fire lit by someone you know. It's kind of like it's under control. So we'll just say difficulty 3.
Five out of 5.
5 successes.
I'm used to it.
That's a botch. No. Kind of funny though. You look at me so serious.
No, I'm like, this is the one time I would have loved to have botched.
Oh man.
I would have gone wild and like escaped into the desert.
Aaron goes wild.
I would have loved that. That would have been great, actually. No, the time I want to botch, I get 5 fucking successes.
Successes.
I do not drink. I'm just saying. I have 1 to 2 drinks a year. I'm telling y'all. I don't know what's going on. I get it. I'm getting old.
Clearly
I think that's it.
You're still under the influence of New Year's, obviously.
I'm just an old person with an aging brain. That's all. Okay.
Oh, dear.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so, just reviewing this really quick. I did read this before.
I'm sure you did.
It's just
You've been busy.
Been a bit of water under the bridge since our last
Not that
session.
much.
Okay. Yep. All right.
Uh-oh. You're rethinking this whole storyline. And you're like, you know what?
You wake up. It was all a dream.
You're on stage at JR's Cowboy Palace with your band.
No. You're still immortal. You were never a vampire.
I just get to play a human man.
Yep, that's what everybody signed up for. So.
Huh. I think I want my human man to go to Los Angeles.
My human man. You're a first level human man.
I think you're in probably 4th level.
Oh, okay.
Out of 7 levels.
What?
The 7 ages of man.
You see, you're in some kind of zone right now.
I'm an idiot savant.
You are. You've transcended into idiot savant.
Well, it's because of my costume as Aaron.
Naturally.
It's influencing me.
Sorry, I've gotten so used to you looking like that.
It's just part of me now.
Uh-huh.
It's my life.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah. All right. So basically, as the fire builds, as
pour gasoline on it.
More gas is thrown on it, creating this little like mushroom cloud to go up.
Little plumes.
Yeah, little plumes. An old tire,
gross.
is thrown on.
So I'm thinking, I don't know if these women are kindred or ghouls, but they better be, because that's not good. That's not good at all.
Yeah, well, if it was good enough for your dad's family.
That's true. Put the tire on fire.
Light a tire on fire, son.
It can happen, man.
Yeah.
Hey, it's fuel.
All right.
It's not the healthiest fuel, but it's fuel.
Okay, so also you note that some kind of chalice has been produced.
What does it look like?
It's slightly gaudy, actually.
Oh no!
In your view, yeah, it's like gold or gold plated.
Yellow gold.
Yeah, like very very shiny, polished gold.
Yeah.
With gems and semi-precious
Cabochons.
stones. Yeah, exactly.
What kind of stones?
I don't know. Would Aaron
Are
really...
they faceted? Are they round?
Would Aaron really know a whole lot about jewelry
I would just
and
like to know
terminology?
what it looks like for the listeners.
AKA you.
Me.
Just imagine a very gaudy...
I don't know how opulent it is.
It may not own everything, but it owns a lot of things. Just imagine like
rubies.
A very gaudy, like medieval times.
Yeah.
Dinner and tournament style.
Inlaid,
chalice, but
okay.
actual.
But it's real.
Yeah.
It has a heft to it.
Well, I don't know. You haven't hefted it yet. But
but does it look like whoever's holding it's heavy?
Ish.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to be bloodbound to these fuckers.
You wouldn't want someone to throw it at you, Put it that way.
Okay. So I don't want to drink blood out of this. I'm not gonna... They're all talking about anti-blood bonds.
Yeah, they were.
There better not be blood in this chalice. But I don't drink anything else, so...
Uh-huh.
I'm not excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they are gonna spill my blood. Go on.
Okay. So...
I don't know. Is this what you were interested in hearing me say?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm always interested in your opinion. So, let's see here.
Go.
Okay. All right. Yep. All right. And there's one other thing. There is a tire iron in the fire.
Oh, no. I don't want to get branded.
So.
Wouldn't it heal instantly? What's the point? Oh, no. Blood magic. I think to myself.
Oh, no. Blood magic. The very thing I fear.
Uh-huh. Absolutely. Now I do.
Oh, yeah. Well, you should.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mohammed has led you to this fireside. You got 5 successes on your road trek test. I'm going to keep that in mind here in a second. So, he says, beloved members of the pack, I am here to lead us in a creation rite to welcome our new brother, Aaron Evans, into our pack. Okay.
Go on.
Uh-huh. So, with that, he bends over and picks up the tire iron. You see his hand smoke slightly because the metal's, hot to the touch.
Like even on the part that...
Sure.
The handle, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know, I know.
You hear a little sizzle sound,
And then on the edge of it, is it like orange?
Picks it up and it's actually glowing.
That's surprising.
Yeah. And so he turns around and he's kind of brandishing it at you. Mm-hmm. And he says, Aaron, in order to become a member of our pack, you must face the test of fire. Are you prepared?
I nod. Yes.
Very well. So he comes forward towards you, wielding this white-hot tire iron. So I'll need another road trek test. Because you got 5 successes on your first roll, I will lower the difficulty. So normally sight of a torch is 5, so it would be 4.
Okay. Three. What? Why are you laughing?
It just, I can't read your expression. You're just looking at the dice like completely expressionless. I'm like,
I gotta have a poker face like me.
I gotta have a poker face like me.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, okay. So he moves towards you, and you do not flinch.
No.
As he presses the brand against your chest.
Oh.
So it burns through your shirt.
Uh-huh.
And then,
the smoke from the t-shirt.
Yeah, the smoke from the t-shirt and the cloth even kind of catches fire a little bit.
Yeah.
And then it starts to sear into your flesh. So you can instantly smell yourself burning.
It's gross.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting.
Like essentially what should be rotting flesh.
Yeah.
Burning.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, it is. So, moving quickly along.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's really gross. It's
nasty.
painful.
Yes, it is. So, now I will need a self-control roll.
No.
Your one weakness.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. And we'll say difficulty 6.
Made it with a 1.
All right, so you almost cry out,
Uh-huh.
but you manage to, keep.
You have a little blood tear rolling down my cheek.
I think so.
Yeah.
A single blood tear escapes from the corner of your eye and rolls down your cheek. So take 1 point of aggravated damage, please.
Okay.
All right. And so...
Does this hurt you? Is this bothering you?
I'm not touching you.
I'm burning you.
And so Muhammad withdraws the tire iron, and he kind of like puts his arms out to either side, like in a gesture of welcome, and he's kind of turning around as the intensity of the drumming increases. Oh, we're already at max volume on that. As the intensity of the drumming increases. Am I doing the right thing? No, I'm not. As the intensity of the drums increases, there we go.
Whoa, okay.
And then he's kind of like turning around, and the ladies are, dancing and celebrating, and then he just whips right round again and just whacks you across the head with the tire iron. So let me
with the hot end.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
So let me just
damn teeth go flying.
Probably. Let me see here.
You definitely knocked my teeth out. Broke my cheekbone. Maybe even my nose.
Possibly. We're gonna see here in a second.
Oh.
Let's see. I'm just gonna roll.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh god. Oh.
Oh, that's actually perfect time.
Oh, good.
All right. So. Ooh, yeah.
I think the drumming would stop the second he hit me.
That's exactly it.
Because I'm like, whoa, it stopped, and then...
Wang. All right.
Oh,
so,
no. See little bats flying around my head. Squirping and chirping.
Squirping and chirping. All day long.
Oh, whoa.
I got a fair few ones.
That was a hefty handful of dice.
It was a hefty wallop.
It was.
Okay, but I rolled a lot of ones.
Oh, wow.
So, actually, it would only be 1 point of bashing damage. However, you can make a soak roll.
Yeah, I'm going to soak it,
Fortitude
man.
plus stamina.
I know. Let's see. 3 plus... Wait, wait. No, I got. Don't.
I'm letting you do it.
I know. 5. Okay.
You do it.
I'm kind of again. I'm kind of like getting transported into the story.
Yeah.
And then when I'm like, oh,
Totally.
but I have all these things written down.
Good.
Okay, so. Ooh. Whoa.
There we go.
Oh shit. What was the difficulty?
6.
4 out of
wow.
5.
Okay.
So, oh man. Oh my god. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
He just, what do I do?
Okay. So
I don't really think I react that much.
No, this is what I'm picturing.
Okay.
He spins around and he wallops you real hard. I mean, it's like he connects solidly
with the
right
cheekbone.
with your cheekbone, like perfectly perpendicular to the
beautiful
plane of
face.
your face. But I'm picturing your head just kind of snaps sideways real fast and then just like springs right back into space into place.
Yeah.
And you don't even move, right?
Right.
But then immediately he's just on you and he's just whacking you with this tire iron. But he's doing it in a way. I mean, he's hitting. He's not holding back. But he's hitting you hard.
It's ceremonial.
But he's not trying to kill you.
Right.
You can tell. And then the others are all converging on you. And you hear Muhammad say, "Go down."
I don't want to.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to stay standing.
Modest versus proud roll.
Roll your modest.
Yep.
Fine, I get down on my knees. Me lord.
Me lord.
Please offer another beating.
Okay.
No, like, I'm not going to stand. I'm not
Okay.
going down. I'm too
All right.
proud.
He's going to hit you again hard then.
He's going to hit me behind my kneecaps.
That's right.
He's gonna kneecap me.
He is going for the old kneecaps there.
Get the fuck down.
Pretty much. I said get down.
Why is this so funny?
It's
Okay.
like the total opposite of last time.
Well, I'm a demon long dead with nothing left to lose.
Exactly.
I mean, me, Desiree. Not me dressed as Aaron.
All right. This time he inflicts 5 bashing on you. So go ahead and make your soak roll.
5. 5. Let's see.
Yeah, he is definitely trying to kneecap
He's
you.
just like, all right, no, you get the fuck down.
Yeah.
This is symbolic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it really is.
What was it again?
Difficulty 6.
2.
You got 2. All right, so you take 3 points of bashing damage.
All right.
What does that reduce you to?
Wounded, but bashing.
Well, sure, but nonetheless. So what do you want to do?
It's hurt. It's painful.
He whacks you right on the side of your knee.
Yeah. So I think my knee gives way.
Yeah.
Even though I don't want to.
Sure.
But it does
Okay.
without my permission, really.
Yeah.
It's a reflex.
Yeah.
So I'm down on one knee.
Okay.
I'm still standing though, kind of like I'm trying to get back up.
All right. So now the ladies are crowding around you, and they're
like Manos Hands of Fate style, just like with their hands. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
They're full on kicking you.
They're what?
They're coming in with their army boots, and they're just planting their boots right
How
on
much more damage can I take?
right on your face, right on your back.
Mm.
So let's see here.
Oh, another soak.
Hold on.
Damn.
Let's see.
This is sadistic.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you're the one who wanted to join the Sabbath, so.
Go on.
Go on.
I love you?
Alright.
You joined the Sabbath? Honey, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the Sabbat.
It's called the Sabbat. Maybe you've heard of it. Oh, ooh, Jesus. All right, so one of them, Manon gets you, but for like nothing.
Oh.
Like her boot just kind of, ricochets off you. But one of these other, let's see here.
I thought you named them.
Yeah.
Oh, you
let's
did?
See. The redhead.
What's her name?
Emily.
Okay.
She gets you, but good.
Oh, always a redhead.
I know. So 5, it would be 5 bashing damage. So we'll need
Stop! He's already dead. All right, what?
Well, literally.
Okay, yeah, I know. That's a 3.
Okay, so you take 2 more bashing damage.
So I'm down to crippled.
All right, I'm going to say you go down.
I go down.
All right. So at that point, they're just kicking you, and then
I deserve this. I think to myself.
Oh shit!
I deserve this.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know. I deserve this. I'm a monster.
Okay.
I'm disgusting.
So it seems to go on for a while.
Yeah.
Can
hear bones breaking. Probably.
Yeah, if you're crippled, yeah. I'd say so. Crunching at least.
Yeah, strange, like soggy crunches.
Yeah.
And my muscles are just getting pummeled and tenderized.
Yeah, exactly.
It's disgusting.
Big purple, livid bruises are rising up under your cold, dead flesh. Uh-huh. Okay, well, but finally it stops.
My shirt gets even more fucked up than it already was.
It is a total mess. It's an absolute mess.
I'm picturing the whole back of it's just no longer attached to the collar.
Oh, yeah, probably. It's all torn open on the back.
Yeah,
absolutely. All
right, so they're beating the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
Good, great.
Yep. So
this is horrible.
Mm-hmm. But it does stop finally after a while, and then almost immediately you are being hauled to your feet, and like everybody seems like really happy, and they're they're crowding in on you. They're all smiling. All of them have their fangs out, but they're all
all of them do.
Oh,
they're all kindred.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do they want to drink from me? Now I'm getting scared. Like they want to start drinking my blood.
No. It doesn't look like that. They're just.
I'm a little paranoid.
Yeah. Right. No, they're just very happy.
Because Tara drank my blood. Like I'm scared. Like I'm feeling scared.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I'm totally punch drunk and I don't know what is happening.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, my voice cracked. I'm going through puberty right now. As Aaron.
Congratulations. As Aaron. Oh my god. Good lord.
I'll stop making jokes about it someday.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Excuse me.
God.
Excuse me. So,
it was loud.
Yes, well. It was loud. Okay. So
what are they doing? So they're lifting me up from under the arms, right?
Yeah. So
And-
they've hoisted you up,
Okay.
and they're patting you down, all of them, including Muhammad, patting you down, getting all the sand off of you, but also kind of like clapping on the back, side hugs,
like you're one of us or whatever.
Pretty much.
And then I'm thinking they all had to go through this? Like, that's terrifying.
Okay, so you can, of course, spend blood to heal yourself.
Oh, yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I will.
I can never actually remember spending blood. Okay, 1 second.
I have...
With bashing, I forget if it's 2 points per point spent.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, no, it's just 1 to 1.
1. Okay.
Yeah.
So bashing, it's 1-on-1.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 1, 2, 3. And then aggravated is, how many? 3?
Like 3 or 2.
Well, it's kind of a big deal.
Oh, you want to heal the aggro as well?
I might, yeah.
Okay. Alrighty.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's my little eraser. There it is.
Mm-hmm. And... Organization in this book is terrible.
Why are you surprised?
Yeah.
All right, so I used that many. Oh, man. Okay. All right, so I used that up to heal my bashing damage.
Okay, so aggravated damage may be healed only with a full day of rest,
Right.
and the expenditure of 5 blood points.
5?
Yeah.
Holy smokers.
So you'll have to wait.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I just still look a little roughed out.
Yep, and you've got the big burn.
And the back of
Mark.
my shirt is missing.
True.
So I look like a friggin' ragamuffin.
You do. You do. You've looked better.
I've looked much better.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just standing there, just sort of amazed.
Okay. How many blood points do you have, by the way?
Okay, that is 10. So 12.
Okay. Like, if you're having to count, then...
No. Like, I just wanted to make sure that was 10 total across.
Yeah. No,
And
if you're having to count, it can't be that bad. Okay, so...
7 away from
Yes.
hunger.
All right, so the medieval times chalice is produced. And along with a penknife.
Oh, no.
And Manon says, please put some of your blood in this chalice, Aaron.
Why?
There is one more rite we must complete.
So you haven't been using her French accent at all.
There is one more rite we must complete.
Oh, I was wondering if, like, because you weren't using it this whole time.
Right.
We were playing her.
No.
This story.
Yeah.
So now I'm wondering, like, was she faking that the whole time?
They cast a new actress for this series.
Aww. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So
yes, there is one more rite we must complete, she says in her irresistible Haitian
Creole.
accent.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Well, I thought it was Creole.
No, she's Haitian.
Oh,
so.
sorry. Okay. Apologies. Haitian. I don't want you drinking my blood. I say.
So Muhammad says, this is not what you think it is.
All right. So I take the pen knife and I cut my wrist
Mm-hmm.
and squeeze it into the chalice.
Okay.
I don't know how much they want. I mean, a whole blood point's worth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! All right, it's a nice blood I had once.
Uh-huh.
All right,
Alrighty.
so I hand it to Manon.
All right. She then, since she has one hand occupied, she just uses her fangs to open her wrist
What's her? Oh,
and empties some of her blood into the vessel and then passes it on. And therefore it gets passed around. So then everybody has now put their
even
blood.
Muhammad?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And, yes, indeed. So,
We have a deal.
we have a deal. Okay, so at that point, Muhammad recites some kind of incantation over it.
What language does it seem like it's in?
You really don't know. I mean, it's maybe Latin, but
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
if it is, it's like doesn't even sound like how it sounds in the movies. You know?
Right.
And then Muhammad turns to you and he says, "This rite is known as the vinculum. It is our most sacred rite. It is what bonds our packs together. It is not a blood bond. However, it allows us to maintain our commitment to the cause in the face of the beast. It quells the beast. It overcomes the beast. It allows us to stay focused. It allows us to care for one another." Does that make sense?
Sounds like a blood bond.
You've been bloodbound before. You'll see this is not the same. And so he holds it out to you.
All right.
Take a drink.
Yeah. Might as well. Put all these other things in my mouth, so might as well drink it.
Put all these other things in my mouth.
I mean, I'm thinking about the blood powder, like Karen's blood, like,
Yeah.
might as freaking well. So I drink it.
Do you have a 2-page sheet or a 1-page sheet?
I have 2 pages.
Is there a section on the back for vinculum rating?
What? No.
No?
Let me double check.
Might be in the blood bond area.
There's no blood bond area on any of this.
Really? I thought there was a section to track your blood bonds.
There used to be, but I don't know where that went. And I didn't get it.
All right.
When you printed this new one for me, let me just look.
Yeah.
Let me look.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the one from East of Eden.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Expanded.
For page 3 and 4.
I got it. Yeah, it's all blank, so you don't have to print it.
Sweet.
You must feel happy. And there's a RuneQuest sheet randomly in this folder.
Chilling.
Just hanging out.
Straight chilling.
A RuneQuest. What the hell was that?
Feels a million miles away. Yeah, what is that?
Eli, my character from...
That's weird. I thought I had his sheet.
No, I got it.
Huh. Whose sheet do I have?
I don't know.
Anyway.
I had a dinosaur. Okay. So, let me close this. RuneQuest.
RuneQuest.
Play it.
All right.
So...
Experience it.
Experience RuneQuest.
All right.
So I have... Yes, it says on this sheet, blood bond / vinculi.
Vinculum. Or vinculi?
No, vinculi.
Uh-huh. Okay, so...
Vinculi.
Vinculi. All right, so...
Bound to...
Vinculi. All right, so, well, it's not a bond. It's not a bond.
No!
However...
Is a bond.
It's not. However, what it does is it has a variable effect on each person that you participate in the rite with in terms of influencing your feelings about them. So what you're going to do, we're going to have 4 vinculi. We're going to have 4 vinculum ratings.
Right.
So you'll have 1 for Muhammad.
Yep. Okay.
1 for Manon.
Yeah.
1 for Emily, who's the redhead. Mm-hmm. And... let's see. 1 for Vanessa, who's the Asian.
Mm-hmm. Random Asian,
yes. Asian. And then 1 for Araceli, who's the Latina.
Like Selena.
That's right.
Okay. All right.
Okay?
Yes.
All right. So...
I hate this. 5 people.
So, you are going... What? What do you mean 5 people?
Muhammad, Manon, Emily, Vanessa, and Aurelia.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Aurelia.
Acelia?
Araceli.
Araceli. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
Interesting. Okay, so yes, I guess it is 5 people. Okay, so
Why were you questioning me?
I was surprised. I thought it was 4, but you're
no,
right.
It's
you're
5.
Quite right. Okay, so roll a d10 for each one.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
8 for Muhammad.
Damn.
5 for Manon.
Okay.
8 for Emily.
Ooh, well, she did almost kick your skull in.
8 for Vanessa.
Wow.
This is the same dice.
You did bang her after all.
10 for Aurelie.
Araceli.
Araceli.
Jesus Christ.
You have to spell that for me. I've never heard that name before.
A-R-A.
Wait. I've never heard that name before.
Really?
Say. No. A-R-A...
C-E-L-Y.
C-E-L... I've never seen or heard that name before.
Are you serious? It's a really common...
I'm not joking, bitch.
Well, I don't know about really common, but it's a common Spanish, Latin American name.
Spanish? Maybe Central America. Like, I don't...
It means altar in heaven.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Good for her. Now I have fucking 10 rating. I'm way too highly bonded to these assholes. I resent this.
Okay. Well, you rolled the dice, man.
I'm not... am I saying I don't know that fact? Yes, I'm aware of that. I'm mad right now. God damn it. Oh. Watch,
okay.
roll bottom me. 3, 2. That'll be good. Because when I kill them, when I break through all these... All
okay.
right.
All
Sorry,
right.
I'm mad.
Okay. So let me just read to you from the book here. The vampires of the Sabbat take their nightly struggle seriously, so seriously that they tolerate no dissent in their ranks. Aww. From the lowliest new recruit to the most exalted Cainite, the Sabbat ensure loyalty to one another through the bloody rite known as the Valdery. Valdery is similar to a blood bond, though it differs in intent and function. No Sabbat would ever voluntarily succumb to a blood bond, reasoning that such bonds are the tools of the elders used to enslave their childer. Rather, the Sabbat swear the Valdery to each other, bonding themselves to the pack instead of an individual, and thus to the Sabbat's greater cause. Let's see here. Without the Valdery, the Sabbat would probably collapse under its own weight and dogma. The chaos and anarchy that follows the sect would erode what little organization it has without the loyalty and sympathy created by the rite. Those who refuse the Valdery or oppose it are not viewed favorably by other Sabbat. Vampires who refuse to partake in the Valdery at least monthly suffer ostracism from the pack.
Monthly?
Suffer ostracism.
Sorry, everybody.
Suffer ostracism from the pack at best, and may be destroyed outright at worst. Let's see here. Okay. Each time, so you've done your first time. Afterwards, each time the pack partakes of the Valdery, each player should roll 1 die for each of her vinculi. If the result is higher than the vinculum score, increase the vinculum score by 1. If the result is a 1, lower the vinculum score by 1.
I'm not doing this again.
It bears mention that, like the emotions engendered by blood bonds, these feelings are artificial, as they are created through ingestion of blood. It is quite possible for a character to utterly hate someone for whom she would risk her own life, just as it is possible to have immense love for someone who has little in the way of vinculum. Players are encouraged to explore the full range of these complexities in their packs through role-playing.
Wait a minute. So, they're using blood bonds. First of all, so Aaron notes this.
They're not blood bonds.
It's a blood bond. Aaron notes this. Second, don't you have to drink 3 times to really be like, oh, or do they do something magical? Is it part of this ritual? The magic actually makes this feel like 3 instead of 1? Why are you gesturing in a strange fucking magician-like way? I don't understand.
At times, character may be at odds with herself.
Why am I so angry about magicians?
You hate them so.
Fucking magicians. I do not hate them. I don't understand it.
At times, a character may be at odds with herself over how to react to a given situation because of a vinculi she possesses towards another vampire. In cases such as these, the player should decide which party her character would favor outside the vinculum. The character then rolls a number of dice for each party equal to her vinculum score for that individual, against a difficulty of 5 for the party favored, regardless of vinculum, or 7 for all other parties.
Wait a minute. So if I'm like, I don't know how I feel about Muhammad.
Yeah.
I have to roll 8 dice
Correcto.
against a 5 difficulty.
Oh, if you favor him, 7 if you don't. So
I like Muhammad. So it would be 5.
the individual who receives the greatest number of successes earns the character's aid. Such is the nature of the damned and the vinculum. A character who knows better may sometimes be forced into an obviously bad course of action by following her emotions. Storytellers should consider vinculum rolls for matters of dramatic significance, but too much reliance on vinculum rolls may leave players upset at being railroaded by dice rolls.
Oh, yeah. I could see that wearing thin very quickly.
The Valdery can also corrode existing blood bonds. Multiple drafts of the Valdery may be required, but sooner or later the pack's blood will overcome all but the most potent of vampiric vitae. A vampire wishing to break a blood bond via Valdery must have no more than 1 blood point in his blood pool, blah, 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 etc., etc.
Wait, I don't understand what you just said.
Let's say somebody gets you under a blood bond against your will.
Or if I want it. Like, hey, you got to get rid of this fucking whatever the hell this is.
Blood bonds can't overcome
because there's a magical component, but the opposite is true. Mm-hmm. So if I was bloodbound to Karen and they got a hold of me sooner, they'd be like, we can get rid of that for you.
Exactly.
By this.
Exactly.
Like, but I don't want to be bonded to 5 people. I'm just with this one weirdo, and if I just hide long enough,
with this one
it'll
weirdo.
fade away.
So what was the lowest you rolled?
5.
Okay, so you had a 5 towards
Manon, because I feel totally betrayed by her, and I could give 2 shits about her.
Apparently. So that means you respect the individual and help them out so long as it's no huge risk or bother.
That's right. I don't really care what happens to her. Okay. This rolled out perfectly.
Who's
for
next?
Whatever reason. Well, all the rest are 8s.
Except for the 10.
Except Araceli, which means altar of the sky, and that was a 10.
Yes.
So she's my new girlfriend or something?
Apparently.
I don't like it.
All right. I don't like it. All right, with the 8s.
And she's probably the hottest one, but I'm still mad.
With the like Selena.
Like Selena.
With the 8s, you will gladly offer resources or influential assistance to the individual.
Assistance, but not information. Oh, they might want to be assisted by me giving them information. God damn it.
Are you ready for 10?
No. But go.
You will readily give your life or take the life of another for the individual.
I can't let people know that. So what control do I have over this? Where, like, I can't... Is it obvious, like, who I have allegiance to over others?
No. I mean, I think it comes out in your actions. You know, I think it comes out in the way you behave. So it's... Oh, my God. It's not immediately obvious.
Why am I rolling so hot tonight? I hate this.
I hate being so hot.
No, I mean, I'm rolling hot, and, like, obviously it's meant to happen. It's just,
Anyway, like I said, this isn't a blood bond, so, like, nobody...
Stop saying that!
Well, you're very insistent on it, so...
It feels like a blood bond.
It's not, though, because... because...
I wish I could hold the mic.
Yeah.
Instead of...
Yeah, you're, like, leaning way back.
I'm leaning it back, and I'm just like, I don't like it.
Anyway, it's not a blood bond because you can't be forced to do anything. You just have these feelings. You have these emotions. They are artificial, yes, like a blood bond. However, you cannot be compelled like you can with a blood bond.
Dominated.
Or dominated. Yeah, exactly.
But, okay, I have a couple questions.
However, with a 10, that's about as close to the blood bond as you're going to get with this. So.
And I've experienced it before. So I know it's fake.
Mm-hmm.
So how can I fight it? I still have some of Manon's stupid blood powder, but the blood powder makes me more susceptible to domination. But with the blood powder also... shaking your head, no?
You don't want that. You don't want that blood powder anymore.
Oh, God.
You don't want that no more.
You don't want that no more. Well, I'm going to meet the sun. This is a nice chronicle we had here. It was good. I loved my character, and I loved him so much that I killed him.
Well,
so,
anyway,
thanks everybody
to reiterate,
for listening.
To reiterate, in order to resist your vinculum, you have to roll that number of dice
10.
Against either difficulty 5 or 7.
I don't care for her. 7. Like, I really don't love her.
So it would be 7. Yeah.
To see if I do something. Or not.
Yeah.
Or not do something.
Yeah.
Yeah?
If you are at odds with yourself over how to react to a given situation.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't want to do that for her.
I don't want to readily give my life, for example.
No, I'm not going to sacrifice myself for her.
Well, you got to roll 10 dice, difficulty 7, and get no successes.
Oh, my God.
Join the Sabbath, they said. It would be a good idea, they said.
I'm going with the story.
That's right.
That's what the
We're
story
following where the story leads us.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
for whatever reason, but these feelings, they feel like a blood bond, correct?
no.
What does it feel like then? You're going to go read everything you just read to me. I want to hear it in your own words.
The vampires of the Sabbath take the
I
nightly
want you-
struggle seriously.
I want to hear it in your own words.
All right.
Knowledge is the ability to explain, not to give examples.
Thanks, Teach.
That was something that was drummed into my goddamn head by the scariest and most abusive teacher, and it's never wrenched itself out of my brain.
See, they knew what they were doing then.
She was an abusive piece of shit, so
You should thank her for that.
I think she was in a lot of pain. That's all I'm going to say.
There you go. That's a good attitude. All right, so...
I need some chocolate. Keep talking.
Oh, okay. Chocolate break.
Keep talking.
No, that's okay. We'll take a break. Okay, we're back. And so to respond to your question regarding...
Well, you explain what it is then,
Yes.
if it's not a blood bond.
Right. The vinculum is...
Yeah, you over there. Explain yourself.
Oh, the vinculum is a sort of artificially created good time emotion. Okay,
Right.
so you could think of it almost like a drug. You know, it's it's a mood altering ceremony, right? However, it has a much longer duration than, you know, getting high, if you will. You know what I mean? So does that make sense? Like it creates these feelings of kinship and friendliness towards the people who participate in it together. Yes, it's artificial, but at the same time,
Like drinking.
exactly, yeah. I mean, it's just creating this mood. It's a mood altering ritual.
Yeah.
Does that
it's a
make
drug.
sense?
Yeah, that makes more sense.
So, but because of its magical nature, it doesn't affect everybody the same way.
Right.
Yeah. So for whatever reason, for whatever, you know, alchemy of all the blood mixing together and then the ritual, you just got hit real hard pretty much by everyone except for Manon, which, like you say, may reflect your own conflicted feelings, because there's probably like also how you're feeling about the person in the moment probably affects it.
That could be in the blood
Sure.
that I gave.
Exactly.
So maybe people feel less feelings for Manon.
Maybe, yeah. So, and to reiterate, because I think you probably missed it because your head was exploding. Every time you do the Valduri ritual, you re-roll.
Oh, I caught that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so if you roll a natural one,
Right.
it goes
you
down by
subtract
one.
it. Yeah. It's like a resistance factor in Pendragon.
You're exactly right. And if you roll above
You
any
increase
number, it goes up by one.
Right. That's not good.
So it's easier to increase than decrease.
Right. The more you do it.
However, if with the really high ones, you're obviously, well, with a 10, you've got nowhere else.
No.
You can't go any higher than that. But even like 8 or 9,
You can still get up there.
It's not going to be as common.
Right.
Whereas with Manon at 5, I wouldn't be surprised if that went up a little bit.
That's if I end up doing this shit again.
A month's a long time, man.
It is. A lot can happen in a month.
All right. So, with that completed, so you are feeling these feelings. So how does that make you feel
Bad
to feel these feelings?
and sad
Bad and sad.
and mad.
And mad, of course. Not glad.
Nope. Everything but glad. Let's see here. So everyone's drinking from this chalice, correct?
Everyone has drunk, yes.
Yeah. Oh, you thought that the last step we were going to drink from it.
It was just a little
Foreboding?
Foreboding. You know, it's like Led Zeppelin naming one of their albums Houses of the Holy, but then the song Houses of the Holy appears on the next album out. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am looking at everybody drinking it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking at them all. And I feel like my feelings have changed a little bit, or they're feeling altered, you said. Like, I'm feeling okay with this. Like, this is suddenly feeling like this isn't that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
It isn't just it isn't that bad that these people like almost beat the shit out of me.
I kind of feel the same about Manon, but for the rest of these
the rest of these folks, I kind of like them.
I kind of like them.
Especially that Araceli girl.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I can trust her.
Yeah. You definitely feel like you can trust her.
Like, she's a good person
You'd
to trust.
give your life for her.
No, I don't think that.
If she asked you.
No, I don't think. No.
But you do. You feel that deep down inside. Maybe there's another part of you that says, wait a minute, what? Hold on a second. Hi, Aaron Evans. Couple questions for you.
I think you're the fucking Antichrist. No, I just walk up out of the crowd.
Yeah, just some weird psychedelic hallucination where you're on a stage and there's an audience made entirely of you, and one of you gets up and walks to the microphone.
Oh, I love that! I think you're the fucking Antichrist. All right, so all right,
yes,
that's not good. But with Araceli, I feel like,
yeah,
no,
she's a good egg.
She's a good wavo, or wava,
No,
but
oh my god.
Sorry, I'm just tickling myself over here.
good.
But
Enjoy suddenly tickling yourself with a scholarly pursuit.
that's right. But yeah, the whole like laying down your life thing, that might be something that you're not feeling in this moment.
I'm feeling a strong kinship to her, maybe.
I'm feeling a strong 3.5 to 4.
No, no, it's not a blood bond, so it's not kinship.
Yeah, exactly.
I won't know yet until I'm tested.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it may not come out yet, right? And then you'd be kind of surprised, like holy shit, I would die for her. Yeah. Okay, let's do this, or not, or I would kill for her. Please say you want me to kill for you.
Please let me kill for you. I don't want that at all.
So
I want to have a poker face. I want to be not obvious, but I won't be able to control.
Exactly. So everyone has finished drinking. Muhammad is the last.
Right.
He downs the last dregs from the chalice.
Uh-huh.
Fortunately, vampires don't have backwash.
How do you know that?
They don't have saliva. And so...
That's gross.
Yeah. Think about it, won't you?
That's really gross. How many...
I just blew your mind.
That's so gross. Because, Aaron's kissed a lot of people. Does he have some weird dried out lizard tongue? Like, some guys have, a dried out lizard tongue when they kiss you, and it's, really disturbing. I'm just sharing. Not you.
Oh, good.
But,
some people in this room
will remain nameless, not Edie. No.
Wait a minute. That doesn't leave anyone else.
No, not you. I'm talking about other...
Anyway. So, Muhammad drains the last dregs from the chalice, and everyone's kind of looking at you, and they're still smiling. It's very...
Did you roll all of their things for me?
All right. Okay. Let's do it. Oh. What are you doing?
I don't know.
All
Old
right.
middle-aged lady dance.
You did a good job, man.
Yep.
You committed and you executed.
Edie's like, what the hell's going on? Why did you clap?
Yeah, exactly. She's like, what did I do wrong? All right. We got Emily, we've got Vanessa, and we've got
Araceli. My new favorite name.
Good. Yeah, you're like the mistress of weird names. I'm shocked. Mm-hmm. Shocked, I tell you.
Me too. It means you can always learn something new every day. Strive to learn.
Yes, switch out the dice here. This is, okay. Oh, well, that's interesting. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So, everybody's smiling at you.
Except...
Make a perception plus empathy
yeah.
roll. Perception plus empathy.
2, 3.
Difficulty 6.
6.
Mm-hmm.
That's a botch.
I love it.
Ah! No! All right. I could have used all of those rolls earlier. But anyway, yes, I botched.
Obviously, Dice God wants you to go in a particular direction here. So, you are...
Dice God? Who the fuck is that?
The new monotheist god that I've got some good news about. All right, so
Good.
So yeah, no, you are being overwhelmed by all these feelings.
Yeah.
I mean, we've just done a player on player discussion about the vinculum, but we're going to take it back down to Aaron's level here.
Right.
Because what's really happening, I mean, we can talk about vinculum ratings and we can talk about this and that. What's really happening is your body is suddenly, and your mind and everything else is being flooded with like 5 different
bloods at the same time.
5 different bloods, 5 different attitudes, feelings, personalities, how you're feeling. Like things are being shifted. Also, this is your first, Vauldery, so there's that to consider.
Yeah.
So you are just like, what? Like
overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, this isn't a blood bond. This feels not like a blood, but I'm feeling all these feelings.
But I'm still feeling something.
I'm feeling something for this whole group.
Exactly.
Like I am committed to this.
Exactly.
If I was waffling before, I'm a straight up pancake now. Put some butter and syrup on me. I'm done.
That's good. That's good. I like it. So.
I'm glad you liked it. I'm crying inside.
Oh my god. How very emo of you.
Ooh,
so,
I took a BuzzFeed quiz. I'm 100% emo.
Are you now? According to BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
No, me neither.
Okay, so
I was never an emo kid though. Well, that I thought of.
You were too old for that.
I was too old, but I got it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could have been like first wave emo. Been into like Promise Ring. And no,
not the music.
Hot water music.
No, not the music. Just the other things besides the music.
Yeah,
it was just all me.
Okay,
still is.
Yeah,
it's pathetic.
Pathetic.
I don't know what it is. It's no judgment. Whatever, man. Be emo. You guys want to be emo? Be emo.
You want to be emo, but your mom won't let you.
What was that from again?
Some talk show.
So-and-so wants to be emo, but their mom won't let them.
But it's like some Spanish. It's like a Spanish language talk show. Yeah, yo soy emo.
Yo soy emo.
All right. So, anyways,
sorry.
You're being overwhelmed. You're being flooded with all these raw, new emotions. So you don't have time to really read anybody else's.
No. No, I'm just
subtleties.
Feeling everything.
But everybody seems to be very happy. The mood is jubilant. Even Muhammad is smiling.
That's weird.
You've maybe never seen him
He's
smile
a beautiful
before.
Smile.
Yeah. And
you should really smile more.
And so
wow.
And he says, "Man on, let's do a fire dance. Come on," and so then all of them start,
because his feelings are renewed for the pack. Like everyone's feelings get renewed in a way. So it's like this is the best possible feeling you could feel in the moment, and then just on Sunday. Then, it's all downhill from there until the next time you go to church and you get that hit again. And you're like, yeah, God loves me. And then the second you set foot out of church, you're like, yeah, God still loves me. And then it's Wednesday, you're like, God doesn't love me anymore.
That's why they have Wednesday services, I guess.
That's right. Get that little power up. And then, boo, down to Sunday, then, boo.
You can barely get that out.
You're tickling yourself. I'm tickling myself.
Well, very good. Maybe one day we'll tickle each other. All right, so
if we're lucky.
Anyway, Manon gets the drums going again. So
we just drank our own little. We had our own little ceremony before we started.
Doing our own little Vauldery here.
It's called getting married.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. All right, so, where are we going with this? Okay, so they're doing fire dance.
Yep. So you've done this before.
I get swept up in it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, so
let's do the fire dance.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, this is cool. I'm gonna do it.
Okay. So everyone starts stripping off.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
Everyone?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I do too.
All right.
My shirt's already fucked up anyway.
Exactly.
It just kind of rips off.
Just do a Hulk Hogan tear.
Just one hand, it just tear it off of me, and I start unbuttoning my pants and everything, taking my shoes off.
All right.
Oh my god. God. All right.
Okay. So, unlike when you did it before, when Manon had a CD playing, I believe, this is live.
Oh, who's drumming? Like
Manon.
Manon is? Mm-hmm. Oh, so who am I? I'm dancing with Mohammed?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are the other girls joining in too?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everybody's doing it.
Except Manon.
Yeah.
But she's a really good dancer.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, and then remember when she... Oh, I think as I'm doing it, I'm remembering back when we were at the ranch. I remember all that missing time I had, and then I went out and she was doing the dance, which makes me think that she was doing her monthly period cycle menstruation thing with the chalice.
It's an interesting analogy, yeah.
They had a ceremony. But I didn't see Muhammad there. But I have a feeling that he was probably there, but he was in the shadows.
He's a little somber after all.
Yeah. So I think that as I'm doing it, but I don't hold it. I feel ambiguous about Manon, but I don't hold it against her. You know, I'm like,
right.
It's like all the pieces are kind of clicking into place as I'm dancing along.
Okay. All right.
I just want to dance.
You gonna win?
I'm gonna dance.
All right. So. Okay, so we need to have you make a courage roll, difficulty 5.
Uh-oh. Let's see if I botch this.
Oh, God.
It's a 2.
2 successes? Okay. Okay, and so you are dancing around the flames, and of course it is a dexterity plus athletics roll.
Oh, you know I got that down, baby. 4... And 4, dude. I got 8 on this. I should be in the freaking, the most classy ballet company in the history of the world. That's where I belong.
Okay.
Somewhere in Budapest or something.
Yeah.
Or Russia, as it's called.
What? It's not.
I know. That's an Earth joke.
Oh, okay.
I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb. All right, what was it?
Well, you were kind of splitting your attention, I thought maybe. Anyway, difficulty 6.
2.
Great.
I don't spill my ass.
Oh, no, you jumped through the flames.
I do?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Through the fire, through the flames, and yes, all your pubes burn off. To answer your question. I know you well.
Why would you even assume that?
The question was written across your face. Like a Times Square marquee.
We've been together for 15 years.
That's
so.
Right.
Pubic hair is burnt? Question mark.
Scrolling across.
My eyes.
And like digital, like digital letters. No, they don't all burn off. Jesus.
Oh.
Anyways. Maybe a slight singeing. So anyway.
We're jumping, we're leaping across the flames, we're enjoying ourselves.
That's right.
We're having a very satanic good time.
That's right. Good old time down in Satan Farm.
Okay.
So one note of detail.
What?
So the Valkyrie negated all of the blood magic from Manon's pills. Okay.
Oh.
So you are no longer vulnerable to dominate from vampires of a higher generation.
Okay.
Okay. So that's some good news there.
That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. However, obviously, you can no longer use blood pills to supplement your regular blood intake.
That's bad.
You know. And also her blood...
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's fine. That's neutral. The potential bad one is that you had that bonus to your courage, right? You had the...
Yes.
Okay. So that applies again here for doing this. However, under normal circumstances, without the blood pill influence, it wears off after 3 nights.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'm going to lose it.
Yeah. So it's something you want to renew periodically, if you want to. Like if you're...
I don't.
Yeah. Well, if you're feeling like, we're going to be going up against some fire soon. Like,
I'm going to take some blood pills?
No. Do the fire dance.
Oh, the fire dance yields the extra D.
The extra dice of courage.
The extra D.
The extra D, yeah.
The extra dice, D10.
Yes, the extra D10.
Okay, fire dance. Let me mark that down.
Yeah.
This pencil's so dull. These pencils need to be resharpened.
They do. Somebody stole our pencil sharpener from this room.
Who's that?
You did.
It was me.
Yeah, it was you. All right, so...
Oh, no, I'm not using that one.
Oh, my God. Desiree sorts through pencils.
Oh, calm
This
down.
is the exciting action we all tune in for. Mine's pretty good, if you want to use it.
No, so I
You got
hate
that?
mechanical pencils. All right, and I'm using one.
All right.
Okay, fire dance.
Fire dance.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on my sheet now.
Okay.
Holy smokers.
You want to know the name of the group playing
Yeah,
this?
please.
Beau Flamme.
Ooh.
Good flame.
Yeah. And
Funny,
where are they
eh?
from?
Haiti.
Wow, cool. They're really good.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's multiple
Yeah.
different ones on here, but yeah, those
Oh,
are
they
the
just
two.
have different groups?
Yeah, it's kind of a
compilation?
compilation, if you will. Yeah,
Nice.
a record label sampler. So, no, it's just a compilation.
It's not.
Anyway,
Neat. Okay, cool. Great.
okay. So yeah, so you'll have that bonus to courage against fire for the next 3 nights. But at any rate, you dance the night away until eventually everyone begins to feel the heaviness coming into their limbs.
Damn it.
Clothes are put back on.
Oh, I just have my pants. I'm not putting that shirt back on.
No, that's fine.
Just walking around, creepy guy with a friggin' white jeans,
Hey.
Converse, and no shirt.
Yikes,
That's
creepy.
really ugly.
Just go to Venice Beach, you'll blend right in.
Oh, God.
But yeah, so basically, and then Manon did participate at a certain point. You know, she switched off drumming details, and but yeah. Anyway, so as the night comes to a close, Mohammed gives you a big hug.
Oh.
You know, and pats you on the back. Couple good slaps on the back. You know.
All right.
He says, "Aaron, you don't know how happy you made me. I'm just absolutely delighted that you are a member of our pack now, and I think many great things lie in store for us in the future. And the first of those we will explore tomorrow night, so get some good rest, and we'll need it."
All right. So I walk over to the beach.
Yeah.
I'm going to just dissolve into the sand.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
I just nod to him and yeah. And then I just kind of head over to the shore.
Over to that beach.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to need to feed.
Yes.
Majorly. A lot.
Indeed.
If he's wanting us to do it, I think he wants us to do.
Yes, indeed. Okay. So, let's see here. All right. Okay, so let's see. Just reviewing the rights really quickly here. There are many rights. There are many different rights. Yeah, I think you'll dig the Sabbath. You know, they've got all these different rights, fun little hierarchies based on the Catholic Church. You know, there's bishops, there's priests. It's good times. Totally different flavor.
You're acting like I'm going to be doing this for more than a couple eps.
Hey man, you got jumped in.
Oh no! How do you get jumped out?
Well, it's like getting jumped in, but in reverse.
I know.
Yeah. Let's see here.
That's what I would assume jumped out would be. It's like getting jumped in, but in reverse.
Oh my god. Oh dear. Okay.
I'm stressed.
You're stressed and you're pressed.
Yeah. And I'm granular. I am in the sand. I'm of the sand.
Granular.
And I'm thinking, a seagull better not shit on the sand that I'm
Yeah, you disturb a sand crab as you dissolve into the beach.
No. Yeah, maybe I would do it closer to where the water is. Just so that I make sure that I don't get kicked up, really, you know?
Yeah. Let's see here.
It's cold and dark.
It is. And so you pass the night, so you spend...
the day.
Or the day, thank you. So you spend the 2 blood points.
Yes, I already did.
Oh, okay. Very
Sorry.
good. Yes, I did.
That sounded way more emphatic than I did. Sorry. I did. Keep talking.
Oh, dear. Okay. So, you rise up out of the beach. Mm-hmm. And it is nighttime.
Mm-hmm. I rinse off in the ocean.
Okay, sure. So, as you are re-emerging from the ocean, you see a pair of headlights coming down or coming up the highway, like from the south.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So,
are people still around? Like, this is in a highly trafficked area.
This is like the first car you've seen.
Okay.
Yeah. Like no cars went by last night.
That's a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering who that is.
Mm-hmm. And so, as you're watching from a distance, you're about 100 yards away, probably. You see it's a van.
Okay.
And then as it gets closer, you see it's like maybe like a decommissioned ice cream truck.
Okay.
Like it has the super faded, menu on the side,
right.
I guess, And
in English or Spanish?
It's in Spanish.
Helado?
Right. And it pulls into this abandoned gas station.
I keep my distance.
Okay. And at that point, the ice cream truck jingle starts playing.
Oh.
And it's all
What's it playing?
It's all kind of like warped and
tune.
And you see Muhammad and Manon coming up from behind that rise.
Yeah.
And a guy gets out of the ice cream truck and he's wearing, like the candy butcher's outfit, with a little paper hat and everything,
What? All right.
And you see Muhammad and the guy, clasp hands.
Okay, so I walk further. I walk up.
Okay. So Muhammad says, Aaron, just in time. We're going to just have some treats here before we hit the road.
Okay.
And so the guy takes Muhammad around the back of the truck.
Oh, no. What is back here?
You want to go with?
Yeah.
All right. You and Manon follow. And, so he opens the back of the truck, and there's like maybe a half a dozen men and women.
Oh, okay.
All
right. I thought it was kids.
Oh, God, no, so we're not going to go that dark.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Okay.
But yeah, half a dozen men and women, and they're bound. They're in their underwear.
Oh, no.
They look like they've all been maybe sedated.
Oh, God.
Oh,
wait, that's not good. Because, is that going to make me groggy? I don't want to have that.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't want this.
So...
I'll wait.
Mm-hmm. So Muhammad goes in, and he's kind of checking them out, and he points to 2, and they're brought out. Mm-hmm. So it's a man and a woman, both, presumably Mexicans. Mm-hmm. And they're just kind of standing there, blinking a little bit, And, and so then Muhammad says something to the guy in Spanish, and the dude nods, and then closes the doors, gets back in the truck, drives off. So Muhammad says, this is another one of our rite.
Oh,
this is the blood feast.
Oh, no. All right.
And with that, his fangs pop out, and he sinks them into the neck of the man.
The woman starts screaming?
No, she still looks just like totally out of it, And so he drinks for a bit and then licks the wound clean and makes a, kind of appreciative smacking sound,
Mm-hmm.
And then Manon is next, and she goes for the woman. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Emily and Vanessa and Araceli walked up. And so you watch as each one in turn, take some blood from one or the other. And so then it's your turn. They all seem unaffected.
Who?
Your pack members. It's not like they're groggy or anything.
All right. I mean, I have to do this.
And they're looking at you expectantly.
I already don't like this. I don't know. What's the fun in this? I say to them.
Just take a taste. You'll see.
I go to the woman.
Okay.
And I will drink from her wrist.
Okay. How many blood points do you want to take?
Like half. Like I don't even want to really. I just want a mouthful. And that's it.
Two?
Two
or one?
Half. Like I don't even want a lot of blood.
You want a half a blood point?
I want just a gulp. I don't want to drink a whole blood point.
Okay, so you want a half a blood point?
Yes.
Okay. So you take an amount of blood that you think would be equal to a half a blood point, but it's actually a full blood point.
All right. Okay.
So you get a blood point.
Great.
So Muhammad says, already feeling full, Aaron?
Sure. Yeah.
So the blood is like, when you're drinking it, it is like rich, it is lush, it is delicious. It's like the most, nourishing blood you've ever had.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
It's difficult to pull away.
Make a self-control roll.
Right. What's the difficulty?
We'll say 6.
2.
Okay.
Out of 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I abstain.
Okay.
I don't want to be tempted by this. Like, I'm being cautious.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I haven't bought into all of this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I've gone through these rituals, but I'm not feeling, like, comfortable.
Yeah.
I never want to.
Yeah.
I don't belong here. So, I take a little gulp, and I'm like courteous, like I'm polite, I'm not rude.
You'll have some just to be polite.
Yeah, but no cheese, please. Yeah, so like I don't want to succumb.
Okay. Alrighty. So
plus, like, I mean, it's like all this ritualistic blood, and so it's like that's not what I enjoy about any of this. If I'm going to enjoy anything about being kindred, it's like it's the feralness, it's the wildness of it that I crave and enjoy, and what satisfies me. It's not this wankery,
Right.
But I'm polite, and I try not to broadcast that I'm like really finding this like off-putting.
Fine. Like rolling your eyes.
No. It's hard to communicate that without sounding like a petulant child, but
no, I get it. You
okay.
don't sound petulant.
All right.
No, you really don't. I get exactly what you're saying.
All right.
Wow.
What are you doing?
I'm just throwing dice around. Okay, so don't mind me.
What is happening over there?
Okay, so all right, cool. So basically, Muhammad says, normally these are much more formal affairs, but we've got places to go. And then he turns to the man and woman and he goes, "Vámonos." And they just turn around and start like walking back south down the highway.
Oh man. All right.
Yeah. So he says, Arturo will pick them up. No worries.
What was in their blood?
Well, that's part of the rite. He prepares them special, you see. And so it's extra nourishing, which is exactly what we need tonight.
Right.
All right. Let's hit the road.
Oh my God, I'm still hungry. I still have like 10 blood points to fill up, man.
All right. Well, if you were like a regular 12th level noob, you'd be at max right now. So think about how that feels. Think about that life.
I feel happy I'm not a noob.
I've
AKA noob /
never experienced that emotion. I know millions have it.
Just know millions have it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I will find something in wherever we end up going. I'll find it.
All right.
That's the fun for me.
Right.
I don't like something proffered to me. And
you don't want to be fed. You want to hunt.
I want to hunt. That's right. Oh,
like,
shit. No!
No! You walked right into that one.
I did.
You're a T-Rex after all.
Dumb.
All right. So anyway.
Well, if Sam Neill's the only one who understands me, then so be it. All right. So,
Sam Neill's the only one who understands any of us.
Okay, so anyway, so we're going to, where are we going? I say to Muhammad, where are we going? Where are we headed?
Where are we going?
Oh my God.
Okay. So he says, well, something else you should know, Aaron.
Oh, we have another ritual to do?
As you're walking back towards the truck.
I can't help but say that.
He chuckles a bit. He says, oh, don't worry. Life in the Sabbath isn't all rituals. Rite, if you will.
Okay. Good. Thank God.
But now that you are a member of the pack.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Sorry. Still mad.
Now that you're a member of the pack, you sorry, I just had this sudden memory that we were like, oh, maybe we should start out the session with a frenzy roll, but I guess we didn't do that. So, anyways.
Yeah, because I was feeling it. I was feeling like I would frenzy.
Oh, yeah.
I was feeling humiliated. I was feeling controlled. I was feeling completely out of sorts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So well, oh well.
Oh well.
So well, oh well.
So well.
And also, I mean, tightrope walker. It's my concept. I am on a tightrope.
That is for damn sure. You're going to get some nice character points for that. Let me tell you. Let me just tell you that right there, that incentivizing mechanic is in full effect at this point. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You best believe. All right. So, anyways.
There's a tightrope in my brain.
It's a tightrope in your brain?
Yeah, no, Janelle Monáe.
Oh, yes.
All
right. So, getting back to section there. Okay. So anyway, so Muhammad is walking you to the truck, and he says, well...
I'm like, dude, look at me.
He says,
excuse me, I'm walking around without a shirt on. With pants. This is ridiculous.
You look good.
Thanks, but that's not what I was looking for. Like, I'm told it so many times.
Yeah.
Like, especially when I'm in Aaron drag, everyone's like, you look so hot.
Oh my God.
You look so good right now.
In Aaron drag.
And I'm just like...
Wait, are you talking about Aaron or you?
Me.
Oh.
Like how I'm dressed right now.
Oh, right. Sorry.
You know, in full on...
Sorry, I keep forgetting.
Yeah, you're just used to it now.
The lines are blurring for me.
They are. No. But Aaron is kind of not... Like, that's a meaningless statement to him. Because he's told that so much.
Yeah.
We're just like, I always look good.
Yeah.
It's fine. That's what I do. It's my job. It was my job. Doesn't help me. Doesn't help me.
Okay.
So he's like, you look good, right?
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, what are you trying to tell me? Are you coming on to me?
No, he's just joshing with me. He's like, you look good, if that's any consolation.
It's not. I always look good. I need clothes. I need to not look like I don't know. I look pretty rough right now.
Well, we'll try and get you into some clothes as soon as we can.
Where are we going?
We're going north. We're going back into the U.S.
Okay.
See, the thing is, Aaron, is that there is one last thing we need to do in order to welcome you into the pack. We need to do something that will help bond us together. We already know you're brave. We already know you can get shit done. But we need to do it as a unit. We need to do something together. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand the concept.
So, we're going to take a little drive.
Where are we going?
We're going back to Los Angeles.
Whereabouts?
You'll see.
All right. So
Okay.
I want to get back to LA.
Yeah.
So I'm down.
Okay.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Because once we're there, then I'll know, like, okay, I'll figure out what I need to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
All right. So you hit the road.
Great.
So this time Mohammed's driving, and the rest of you are in the back. So you're sitting in the back, looking at everyone with your eyes of the beast, you know. And of course, you keep finding yourself looking at Araceli,
Mm-hmm.
you know, without even realizing it, probably.
Mm-hmm. Did she catch me looking at her?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What do you do?
I want her to know that I'm looking at her.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not embarrassed.
All right.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's a good long drive. It's like a 4-hour drive.
I know.
You know.
Yeah.
So while you're driving, Manon talks for a bit. You know, just expanding on the Sabbat. You know, and so forth.
All right. What did she say about them? They're horrible. And this
Aaron,
is a horrible.
You've made a terrible mistake.
Yeah. Right.
No, but no, like Muhammad, she's very glad that you know, that you made the decision you did. And she says, "I hope you'll forgive me."
I just look away.
Muhammad and I, we worked out a plan, and it had to be a certain way. Because if we had just come up to you and handed you some literature, you would have run away.
I still feel very hurt.
Mm.
I don't say anything.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, so, yeah, at some point she's going on about something called the Code of Milan. You know, and
is there anything there I should know that I would retain? Are you gonna share some of that with me?
Let's see some highlights here. Let's see. Sabbat shall remain united in its support of the sect's regent.
Oh my God.
If necessary.
So she's saying all this, and this is just making me think of Calvin talking about the Camarilla.
If necessary, a new regent shall be elected. The regent shall support relief from tyranny. God. The regent shall support relief from tyranny, granting all Sabbat freedom.
What does that even mean?
All Sabbat shall do their best to serve their leaders as long as said leaders serve the will of the regent. All Sabbat shall faithfully observe all the auctoritas ritae. All Sabbat shall keep their word of honor to one another. All Sabbat shall treat their peers fairly and equally, upholding the strength and unity of the Sabbat. If necessary, they shall provide for the needs of their brethren.
All right.
All Sabbat must put the good of the sect and the race of Cainites before their own personal needs, despite all costs. Those who are not honorable under this code will be considered less than equal and therefore unworthy of assistance.
Okay, well, all right, I'm thinking,
Yeah. You're making some good points, but then the other points are not so good. As it has always been, so shall it always be. The lex talionis shall be the model for undying justice by which all Sabbat shall abide. All Sabbat shall protect one another from the enemies of the sect. Personal enemies shall remain a personal responsibility unless they undermine sect security. All sect members shall protect Sabbat territory from all other powers. The spirit of freedom shall be the fundamental principle of the sect. All Sabbat shall expect and demand freedom from their leaders. The ritus of monomancy shall be used to settle disputes among all Sabbat. All Sabbat.
What's that?
All Sabbat shall support the Black Hand.
What's the Black Hand? I asked when on that. What's the Black Hand?
Do you ask about monomancy first? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. So she explains that monomancy is essentially a ritualized contest. Used to settle disputes.
Contest of what?
It's like a trial by combat, essentially.
Oh.
A duel.
Like hand-to-hand combat?
Yes. It says here, most often monomancy duels are fought to final death in some ridiculously dangerous or highly inaccessible place, like an iron foundry or atop a skyscraper. It's like all the Sabbath members, like fucking Highlander's their favorite movie.
Yeah, they're like, we're gonna do it this way.
We're gonna do it in a very scenically backlit
totally
warehouse.
Dramatic.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
I love how all vampires are just like secretly these like drama queens.
Emo.
You know? Yeah.
All right. So, what is the Black Hand, Manon?
What is the Black Hand, you ask? All right. So she says, well, there are different definitions depending. She's sort of like equivocating, you know.
Okay.
And then Araceli cuts in and she says it's one of the most ancient parts of the Sabbath. It is an elite group within our own organization.
How is it different from the Camarilla?
Every sect must have its own elites who take care of the big problems.
Well, because it's Araceli saying it, I just am like,
You make a good point there, Araceli.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's a little part of me that's like,
All right. So, Manon goes on that there were some addenda to the Code of Milan.
Mm-hmm.
All Sabbath have the right to monitor the behavior and activities of their fellow sect members in order to maintain freedom. In order to maintain freedom and security.
No.
All Sabbath possess the right to call a council of their peers and immediate leaders.
Okay.
All Sabbath shall act against sect members who use the power and authority the Sabbath has given them for personal gain at the expense of the Sabbath. Action shall be taken only through accepted means approved by a quorum of Prisci.
I don't like this. Okay.
It's like every good thing is counterbalanced by
something's pure shit.
Oh, freedom. Oh, wait. What?
No.
Submitting? What?
No.
Freedom? Submitting? Freedom? Submitting.
Yeah. Up and down, up and down.
Well, you got
snip, snap, snip, snap.
You got to keep the organization together somehow, you know.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. All right. So finally, the truck comes to a halt. And you hear the front driver's side door close. And then sound of the back hatch being opened. And then up goes the back door.
The lights are a lot.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Well, it's not too bad, actually. You're somewhere that seems very verdant, you know. You're parked on a paved street, but you can see some eucalyptus branches and like the steep side of a hill, you know. And there's like maybe like one street light, you know, about 30 yards down the way. But you get that immediate, you know, aroma of Los Angeles.
Of LA, botanical.
So it's like, eucalypts and the marine layer and, you know. And so all you pile out. And you're standing on like, it's obviously some like back road. And it's just very, very wild, undeveloped area. Mm-hmm. You know. And so Muhammad says, well, welcome to Griffith Park.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So, Aaron, what we're doing tonight is called dog tagging. And he reaches in his pocket and he pulls out what is obviously like, well, you know it well. It's a plastic tag that they use to tag cattle.
Uh-huh.
Right? So it's got the little spike in it, pierced through an ear. Mm-hmm. He says, we're hunting lupines, and we're going to stick this on one of their ears. And that's all we're going to do.
Good luck, I say.
And so Manon says, oh, it's a thrill, Aaron. You're going to love it.
Oh, no, I've interacted with lupine. Fuck.
And so Araceli says, "Oh, come on, Aaron, it'll be fun."
No, I've already done something like this.
Make that roll. 10 dice, baby.
7.
Yep, difficulty 7. You want all fails.
Mm-hmm. Wow. 10
successes.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
What?
Wow. Oh, good.
She's either counting successes or fails.
6.
6 successes? Hot dog. Yeah, so
I think, of course I'll do it. But, because the pack's doing it.
You do it for Araceli.
I'll do it for her, but, maybe some of them will get, picked off. Because I know how dangerous this is. This is incredibly dangerous.
You think in the back of your mind.
Yeah, this is fucking dangerous.
Yep.
So I think what I'm going to do is I have so little blood. I am going to morph into a coyote.
Oh, okay.
Once we get out of sight.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
So.
Okay. So Muhammad says, I have the tag.
Okay.
The first one of us to spot a lupine, raise the alarm.
What's that? What do you do?
Give a howl, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
And the rest of us will come to your aid.
All
Nobody
right.
wander too far.
Right.
But we're going to spread out here, and we're going to start looking around. Usually, in my experience, they find us first, because I guess they can smell us.
Oh, yes, they can. I look at him very seriously when I say that.
And he says, well, come on, Aaron. Just look at this as a chance for payback.
For what?
Whatever they did to you.
I just shake my head. You have no idea. No idea. All right, so I run into the woods.
Yep, everyone else does too. Everyone scatters real fast.
I turn into a coyote.
Those with celerity do it even faster.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So Protean, Shape of the Beast.
Mm-hmm. Is that one blood point or 2?
I did not mark that down. Let's see.
Okay. Proton.
Beast.
That's vicissitude.
What's with this music?
I don't know.
It doesn't really fit right now.
It's exciting hunting music.
But it's really cheesy hunting music.
Yeah. Well, it is 1991 after all.
That's true. It fits.
There you go. All right. So Protean, Shape of the Beast. 1 blood point.
Okay, good.
Hey, not bad.
No. All right. So I turn into... What was the 1 blood point I got from that woman? All right. So I turn into coyote.
Okay. I see. It takes 3 turns. You can spend more blood to reduce the transformation by 1 turn per point spent.
Oh, so I'm slowly turning into a coyote.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you remain in beast form until next dawn, unless you wish to change back sooner. Yes.
Right.
Okay. All right.
So 1 turn. The first turn is running into the forest.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When's the second turn?
You are in the forest.
Third turn. I'm still in the forest.
You're still in the forest, but now you're a coyote.
Okay. Cool. So I'm closer to the ground.
I keep forgetting. Did we determine that the clothes change with you or not?
The clothes change with you.
Okay. All right.
I'm not like an actual werewolf.
Right.
Okay. So we're shapeshifter.
Right.
I'm naked everywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm running around the woods and I smell the other kindred. Right?
Yeah.
What? Why are you laughing?
I was thinking about what we do in the shadows, where he's like, we sniff each other's crotches as a sign of greeting, and one of the vampires like, oh.
I know, the other face is like,
oh.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't need to know that.
I was trying to be friendly.
We don't need to hear about your fucking weird traditions.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Okay. Your weird traditions.
So they are. So...
All right, so you are now seeing through the eyes of a coyote. And you have the senses of a coyote. Mm-hmm. Okay, so
the hearing too,
and the hearing of a coyote. Well, that would be the senses.
Right.
So,
yeah,
not just the senses, but also the hearing. So let's we'll do a little Pendragon action here, and we'll do a hunting roll. So
what?
Because you're hunting for lupines.
No,
right?
I know. Well, not really, but I am looking for them, so I could maybe warn them.
Oh my God,
I'm a rebel.
Jesus Christ.
Why are you... What?
You are already... It's just hilarious. All
I'm
right,
bristling.
So you are.
Immediately under authority.
You are.
So, we're going to use dexterity. What were you expecting me to just, toe the line?
I had no expectations.
Then, well, you obviously did, since you just reacted oh my God.
Well, I'm reacting to your in-character decisions, yeah.
All right, dexterity plus athletics?
Well, let's see here. Let's think about this.
Or is it awareness? Or, supernatural, right? So I'm trying to find a supernatural creature in the forest.
I would say wits plus awareness.
Plus awareness, right. Okay, so 3 plus 3.
Okay, and since Griffith Park is a lupine HQ...
right.
We'll put it at difficulty 6.
Okay. 2. Wait a minute. Wits plus awareness. Okay. Trying to think if there's anything else I can add to this.
Friendly face.
No. Wrong.
Although I guess your friendly face would mean you're like a super cute coyote.
Oh, of course I am. That's a given.
That's a given, yeah.
I don't think that gives me any points here.
No. You're just a super floof.
A super floof. All right. What was the difficulty?
6.
4 successes.
Damn.
4 successes.
All right. Well, see, now your rolling hot is benefiting you.
It is.
So you were looking for a lupine,
right?
All right.
I am looking, sniffing, running around.
So you are looking to find a lupine, and I'd say with that many successes, you definitely catch a scent.
Okay.
It smells like what they smell like.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, do any of these fuckers know? Probably. But, in a weird way.
Yeah.
Weird in the sense of, they don't care.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas I do care. Yeah.
Sometimes you care too much.
Always.
All right. So you're
do astrological signs still pertain to undead creatures?
Why?
What?
Why?
I'm just curious. I picked Aaron's birthday for a reason.
Oh, what is he again?
Actually, his birthday's coming up. It's June 30th.
Oh, happy birthday, Aaron.
No, not yet. If he's still alive. You're jinxing him.
Oh, shit. That's some old world superstition. Don't wish somebody happy birthday on their not birthday.
What?
It sounds like some old world superstition.
Oh.
Don't wish somebody happy birthday when it's not their birthday.
No, I mean, I guess, we don't know if he's alive in modern times. So.
Oh.
That's what I mean. Don't say anything.
Like nowadays.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. So anyway.
He's actually alive.
Yeah, I know.
He's
who
not,
knows?
though.
Who knows?
Who knows how words are formed?
That's right. So, okay. So, you are running through Griffith Park. You know Griffith Park better than I do.
I do.
Yes. So, help me paint a picture here.
I think there's where did Muhammad park?
I mean,
you can pull up a map of it on the online.
That's a good point, actually.
I thought I was you pulled up a map and you're still I don't know where any of this is. Because there's a whole there's different entrances to the park.
Okay.
The park is huge.
Yes.
It has trails. It has a lot of forested areas. It's
very hilly.
It is very hilly. It has roads, paved roads that cars can drive all the way up to the top where the observatory is. There's a zoo. I thought there's a zoo there. There's a...
In the world of darkness.
No, I think there is I thought there was a zoo there. And then there's a recreational park.
There is. There's a zoo.
There's a carousel, I think, that I don't know if
there's a merry-go-round, yes.
That's what I mean, a merry-go-round there that I think is still in operation today.
It's on this map, so I'm going to say yeah.
And there are tons of different trails. So if you drive into the I don't know if it's near Hillhurst or the Los Feliz side, which is closest to the Hollywood no, not Hollywood Bowl. The Greek Theater.
Greek Theater, yeah.
If it's closest to the Greek Theater, those entrances there, those kind of go deep into the park, and there's tons of trees, and then you can basically hike up the trails all the way to the top of the observatory. Then once you get to the observatory area, there's parking and there's continued trails that go all the way up to the top of
Mount Hollywood.
Not just Mount Hollywood. There's some other like little peaks. A lot of celebrities do their exercises up and down that hill. Actually, they're really steep trails. They're very tough.
Yeah.
Every time I go out there, I'm trying to go out there to go hiking because it's fun. I used to do that quite a bit when I was, a youngin'.
Yeah.
Walking up and down those hills.
When you were young and supple.
That's fucking gross. So anyway, so it depends. So if he drove into like that main entrance, like that you could basically peel off and go to the Greek Theater.
Yes.
Or then peel off and go into the park.
Wait, so the LA Zoo is the zoo? The LA Zoo is in Griffith Park?
Let me look at this map.
That's what it says. It has a gigantic puma on it.
Puma.
Puma. But anyway, it says Los Angeles Zoo right there.
That sounds about right.
I guess that's it.
Yeah.
I guess I always...
It's been such a long time since I've never gone... I've gone to the zoo once as an adult.
Once or twice.
But a bunch of times as a kid, so I have no idea where it was.
Anyway, to situate Griffith Park, for those unfamiliar with...
Right.
It's right in the heart of the sort of classic Los Angeles zone.
Yeah.
The Hollywood sign.
Yeah. Is adjacent, like
is
a couple
part
hills
of it,
over.
Actually,
it is part of it, yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
So you were looking at the Hollywood sign.
Uh-huh.
There's the famous Griffith Park Observatory, as featured in Rebel Without a Cause.
Many
many
movies.
Others.
Yeah.
Many others.
You can see the ocean from those peaks.
It's quite hilly.
It is one of the best things to go to.
Mountainous, even.
Yeah, if it is mountainous, like some of the trails are very steep in places, and I think if you were to go, you can any kind of level of activity, any type of activity you want to do. If you go there, you'll find something that you could do that's fun. Like from the most chill, like walking around, just strolling, taking in the sights, to like if you want to do like a really major workout and kind of feel like you're isolated and nowhere near a city.
Yeah.
You could do both of those things. It's really quite impressive.
Ergo, why it is Lupine territory in the World of Darkness.
There's places in it that you are like, I don't hear this. I don't hear anything.
Right.
Like I just hear nature. It's really amazing.
Yeah.
And there's ghosts there. It's all good.
Yep. Oh, that's a neat map.
So if you are,
enjoy those.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
3D maps.
You should
I'll post
you should share that. Yeah. If you're going to go to LA, if you're going to Southern California, you're going to stay in LA, have some fun, take a day or half day to spend at Griffith Park. I highly recommend it. You will not be disappointed.
It's a place called Travel Town?
Yeah. It has like trains and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And if you
Forest Lawn is on the other side?
Yes.
I'm always surprised with like the core Los Angeles, how close everything is. Because you're getting around by freeways and freeway exits, you don't always like put the pieces together. It's like, oh, take the zoo exit or take the Forest Lawn exit. Right. You don't realize they're like practically adjacent
all
to
in the
each other.
same area, yeah. Very, very close by. Yeah. There's that piece. If you hike all the way to the top of like the main trail. God, what is that peak called? I don't know. It's not Mount Hollywood.
Okay.
Anyway, if you go all the way up to the top, you can see basically like the San Gabriel Mountains, I think. Okay. From there, you can see the valley, like the San Fernando Valley area. Yeah. Like it's very high. The elevation is pretty freaking high. Not as high as Mount Wilson.
Yeah, well,
but
that's something else.
That's a whole other level
entirely.
That was really actually kind of reckless of us to go do.
No shit.
But yeah, don't drive up there very quickly and drive all the way back down within like, an hour, because you will fuck with your brain. All right. But anyway, we're digressing.
Yes.
So where are we?
Well, okay. So,
so did he pull into that main entrance?
Yes.
Then? Like
I think
where
so.
You would kind of start at the very base of the park.
Yeah.
And then you would kind of be able to travel and rove all the way up. And if you wanted to get up to where the observatory was, it's going to take you a bit of a hike.
Yeah.
But you'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Or did you want him to pull into the observatory and then go up the main higher mountainous kind of more trail area?
I think, and by the way, the other thing people would know from Griffith Park is that tunnel, that famous tunnel. Mm-hmm.
That's a ghost. There's a horse. There's a mounted ghost.
Oh, really?
Apparently. I think a
headless
ghost,
horseman?
No, like a ghost on horseback, I think. Okay. Or a ghost of a train.
Well, if he isn't headless, I don't want to know about it.
Or is it like a ghost train?
Oh.
There's something that makes a sound there. There's plenty
cool.
of ghost stories attached to Griffith Park. So if y'all are interested, I'm telling you, it's one of the best landmarks.
Yeah.
I'd say to go check out.
I was going to say with the tunnel, if you've seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
On multiple
among
movies.
Many others, but that's
I won't
the
even
most,
say like the Batman series from the
famous
60s.
one.
I think the Batcave was...
Oh, yeah.
I think his route to the Batcave was connected to Griffith Park. So many old movies.
Right.
Once you see it, you're like, I've seen this in multiple movies and television shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the mountain you're thinking was Mount Hollywood because that's the big one here.
Let me see. Let me look at this.
Look, Mount Hollywood.
No.
It's like the big mountain. There's also the B Rock.
No.
Sounds like a rapper.
B-Rock. I need to look at the map more closely, and I don't have time because I'm looking for Lupine.
You are.
So you need to tell me where Muhammad went.
Okay. He came in off Vermont Avenue.
Yeah.
Onto Vermont Canyon Road. Past the Greek Theater.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's the route I would always take. I'd be driving my tiny little Jetta, driving, and then like park, and then put all my stuff in my pockets, and lock my car up, and just start hiking up that hill.
Yeah.
So fun. That was very, adventurous.
So you are parked. Okay. So I think he went through the tunnel. Mm-hmm. He got onto Mount Hollywood Drive.
Oh, so he just straight up drove. He's driving. Okay, so he's going past all this.
He's going into it.
Oh.
So he got onto Mount Hollywood Drive.
I would never go that far.
Right. And then he's on this
on a side road.
Yeah, there's a turnoff road.
Yes.
That kind of hairpins its way up Mount Hollywood.
Yep.
So that's where he parked.
See, you climb up Mount Hollywood and then you can go further than that. So I think Mount Hollywood is where the observatory is sitting.
No.
Oh.
That's further down.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know where we are now. I'm completely confused.
You're like
See, this
here.
This map isn't helping me.
You're like back in here. This is the observatory. That's the top of Mount Hollywood with the...
no, that's not where.
The captain's roost,
Wait,
apparently.
I need to look.
All right, come on over.
This is all very boring to listen to.
So it's classic nightlife.
Let me see here. Yeah, I guess it's Mount Hollywood. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So there's a whole bunch of different little trails.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a weird map. It's hard to really understand it.
If you got lost in Griffith Park and all you had was this map, you would die.
Yeah, you would, because that's not a helpful map at all. If you could find a different one, I'd know. But I know exactly where we are. But so you're saying that he's parked up. Where did he park?
He's like here. He's like behind the Mount Hollywood area here.
There's no way to park up there.
This little road right here.
No, those are trails. Those are like things you would walk on. Those aren't actual like paved roads. See, this is not a good map.
Okay.
I've been there, so.
Okay. Well, that's why I asked you. So, where did he park?
So
you who have been there?
I'm thinking to make it the most challenging.
Yes.
Is he would pull into Vermont.
Okay.
He would drive into past the Greek Theater, which is a great place to see a show too. By the way, it's outdoors. It's really amazing.
Everybody go to the Greek.
It's really fun. And then so there's that. So then you can park off on the side, and there's like bathrooms and like little things.
Okay.
And you park there, and then you can wend your way through the trails to get all the way up to the observatory. That map is very strange.
Did he park on Observatory Road then?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Because that is a paved road that's going to take you all the way to the observatory itself.
Yeah.
So.
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so he didn't go through the tunnel.
Yeah. No, he did not.
Right. So,
in fact, we could have some type of a little showdown there.
We'll see.
Yeah.
So he parked on East Observatory Road, near the bird sanctuary, and then you all just kind of dispersed
scattered
along the slopes of the mountains. Okay. It's a place called Dante's View, apparently.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
You're not even supposed to be there today. All right. So.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right, so now to get back to your dice roll. So you are running. So I asked you if you were running through this part of Griffith Park, what would it be like? It'd be extremely extremely mountainous, very
not paved,
overgrown,
shrubberies. trees,
oaks.
Yeah, there's
eucalyptus,
like a trail,
spruces,
dirt trails, and then eucalyptus, tons of different types of trees.
Yeah,
little rolling hills up and down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think logically, since you're in this area, you catch a scent of some lupines and you follow it, and soon enough you are trotting along the peripheries of the manicured lawn outside the Griffith Park Observatory.
Oh, suddenly I'm up there.
Yeah,
they're at the observatory, I think.
Indeed. So there's some like benches and stuff out in that forecourt area.
Yeah.
That's one place I have been. So there's some benches and so you see like a
what
trio.
What time is it?
I don't know.
So like midnight.
Did you have a watch?
No, but I mean we got up probably around 8, right?
Yeah.
We left probably around 8, so it's like between 12 and 1 a.m.
Yeah.
In LA?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not obscenely late.
No, but people shouldn't be there. It's closed at like 10.
Yeah.
No one should be around.
Yeah. So
security maybe.
Yeah. Well, if the first Terminator movie is anything to go off. Sorry. There's a scene.
I know. I've seen the movie.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyway. Just tickling myself again. So
good.
Anyways.
Make sure you use lube.
Oh my god. Just had to go and make it explicit, didn't you?
Always.
All right. So, there's some benches. So you see a trio of like young men. And couple of them are sitting on the back of the bench. Like.
Oh, so it's a bench with a back to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
but they're like stone benches. So
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But they're sitting up on it.
Right.
And then the other one's like lying on the grass with his one of his legs cocked and the other one crossed over it and his hands behind his head.
Yeah.
Looking up at the stars.
Yeah. They're enjoying themselves.
Mm-hmm. They're laughing.
Oh God. Oh no.
And hold on a second.
Oh shit.
Let me
What?
Oh.
What?
There's a little lupine right next to me here.
Oh no.
Yep. All right. Didn't even realize. Yeah. All right.
Little snoozer.
Let's see what kind of sensory apparatus. Oh, here we go. A werewolf would have. A werewolf the apocalypse. Here we go. Popoloptic. Okay. He has got a perception. He has got an alertness. Okay.
What?
What is your dexterity?
4.
Plus stealth.
Stealth?
Mm-hmm. Or sneak. Or...
Wait, no, I got it. 6 total.
6 total. Thank you.
I have a feeling that I might approach them like how when the dogs are like very slowly walking up to each other in a really slow way, and then they start sniffing each other really intently.
All right, so you're going to try and like put one over on them, basically.
No, what I would like to do is to get as close as I can before turning back into my human form.
Okay.
Or my man form.
Man form?
Like I am right now.
Man boy?
And my man boy form. And be like, there's other, like...
Right.
Anyway, we'll see if I can do that.
Okay. So why don't you roll your dexterity plus your stealth?
Okay. That's dex.
And what I will need is difficulty 6.
Stealth. What? 6?
Mm-hmm.
One success.
Okay. So you're straight creeping.
Yeah. I'm just getting. I'm like kind of like.
Yeah.
Like a little bowed down.
Yeah.
As I'm walking toward them.
Okay. So you have barely begun your stalking when the two on the bench kind of like look around, like as if they just heard something.
Oh.
Except you didn't make any noise, but it's the kind of body language normally like a normal human would use when they heard something, but maybe it's a different sense. the one who's lying on his back actually like sits bolt upright, like he's got a real strong hit, and he looks straight in your direction.
Yeah.
and then, you make eye contact.
Yeah. So I'm still in coyote form.
Yeah.
I'm just staring at them.
Okay.
I bet my eyes are a giveaway too.
Yeah.
They're like red in like a creepy way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all three. So then you, one of them like says something, in a low voice, so you can't really hear it. They're like 50 yards away.
Oh, okay. Right.
So, but all three of them, jump up as soon as that one gives a warning signal, and they begin to transform.
I run away.
Yay. Okay.
I don't make a sound though.
You don't make a sound?
No.
Okay. So you don't want to give a signal?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
They decided to do this.
Not, the Code of Milan says that all Sabbat will protect each other. They'll come to your aid.
Do you want me to roll?
No. I'm just reminding you.
I don't want them to come to my aid. I'm not helping them. And in fact, I was kind of helping the coyote or helping the wolves to know that there's something weird. That there was a, tomfoolery afoot. Shenanigans, mischief.
All right.
So...
romper room fuckery.
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
So I hightail it. I know I've been here before. Aaron has been here before.
Yeah.
So I'm going to run up the hill. Like I'm going to run up that trail that I know.
Okay.
So basically from the observatory you were like, oh, here's some more dirt trails, and that's what you can take all the way up. There's like a bridge and then you can go all the way up to the very top, which I guess is Mount Hollywood.
Apparently. We're learning many things today.
But because like the signage has changed over time. Because before when I would do it, there's like barely any signs, and then as I was doing
there's just one sign that says that way to the fucking mountain.
Pretty much. So anyway, I would So I'm gonna just run up in that direction.
Okay.
Although now that as I'm running, I'm thinking this is stupid because the only way down is the same way up.
Well, you can always hurl yourself off the mountain, I guess.
True.
And hope for the best.
Yeah.
All right, so
in my baby coyote body, but I can easily scale. I can easily scale things differently and get through the brush.
That's true.
But they're wolves. I'm a coyote.
So you start to hear some howls behind you.
Behind me.
Yep. So they're coming after you. So
after me.
Yeah.
They don't smell the other.
Near. You were the first to find them. So.
Oh wait. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, defeats the purpose. Yeah, I'm going to keep going.
All right, so let's get a Dex plus.
Okay.
Dex plus athletics plus your celerity.
Right.
And we'll make it difficulty 6.
6.
And
okay.
we're going to see how they do as well.
Let me just see if there's anything else here. That's it.
That's all. Lots of dice rolling ensues.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The gate.
6.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. 1.
Really?
4s and 3s and 5s.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the good news is you shook one of them.
Oh, good.
For sure. Bad news is 2 are still on your trail.
Okay.
And they're coming up real fast.
Right.
You can hear the thrashing through the vegetation. Yeah. Branches snapping, snarling, all that good stuff. So,
more.
Do another round.
6 again?
All
right, yeah. This light is bad. I'm having a really hard time seeing.
Oh, okay.
I can't really see
me
here.
to get the overheads on here? There you go.
Yeah, it's better. Oh, damn.
But the atmosphere.
2.
2, okay. All right, you shook another one.
Okay.
So we'll just need one more round.
Four.
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm tinier than them.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. That's 7 successes for you total. Okay. And I've got... See, basically, we're going till 10. We're going till 10 total successes.
Okay.
I've got 9 successes for your pursuer.
Okay, so he's coming up on me fast.
Yeah, he is. But you're getting towards the top of Mount Hollywood at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the little twists and turns.
Yeah.
And it's exhausting, too.
So you need 3 or more successes. How'd you do?
8. 8 out of 8.
Are you fucking... Oh my god.
7s, 9s, 10s.
That's amazing.
That was really... I'm impressed.
Jeez. That's crazy.
8 out of 8.
I only managed to get 1 success, so he hits 10 as well. But I think with those 8 successes... Good lord.
Can I climb up a tree, maybe?
Well, I think so. You get to the top of Mount Hollywood, which is like...
It's just a little plateau.
It's a little plateau, right?
Yeah.
So...
Oh. Go on. Well, did you have something in mind?
No, go ahead.
So I'm thinking that with that kind of a success...
Yeah.
That I might be able to... No, it's just for an action, right? It's not for, like...
action. Oh, no. 8 successes. Give it to me.
Okay. So I'm thinking, like, I can get to the top there...
Yeah.
And I'll get there before him.
Okay.
And then I transform into a vampire...
Yeah.
Or back into a mortal form.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, you've got to get out of here.
Okay.
Like, you have to get out of here.
Okay. All right.
It's tricky, but...
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
I have to reason with the werewolf.
Okay. So you do that. That's fine. And then, like, a minute later, this... very enraged.
Because I've never seen one really, like... So what form are they in? Is it in full wolf mode? Is it in human wolf form? Is it like...
Yes, it's in Krynos form, which is the half wolf, half human.
That's terrifying.
Oh, yes, very much so.
And way bigger than me.
Yes, although... maybe not like the biggest specimen, at least. You got that going for you.
They're younger, right?
Right.
So it's probably like 8 feet instead of 10.
It's only 8 feet tall, yeah.
Jesus.
It'll only take 2 rounds to rip you apart.
So I see it.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking at me, right?
Yep.
This is terrifying. And I say, I'm not the only one of us here.
Okay, so we're going to need a roll.
Okay.
It is going to be difficult because he's raging out.
I know. Why am I doing this? Can I use Animal Can on him?
I don't think it works that way.
Are you sure?
Well, let's see.
Or no, Quell the Beast. Animalism. Quell the Beast.
Oh, Quell the Beast. Well, maybe. Right now, all the people know the rules are...
Yes! No, they're saying yes! I can Quell the Beast in anything. I'm not kidding.
You say that so confidently.
Yes, I can do it in, like, mortals, supernatural creatures, I thought. I thought it was everybody.
Okay. This quenches powerful. Kindred must either touch the subject or stare into their eyes. Okay, fine.
Uh-huh.
Mortals who lack the fire of their inner beast are quite tractable. Different clans evoke this power in different ways. Okay. Let's see here.
I want to do, like, Chris Pratt Raptor mind meld.
So it only says it only says a vampire's beast cannot be cowed with this ability.
Oh, so I think werewolves are completely immune from it.
Well,
like, they can't do it.
No. It says when a mortal's beast is cowed or soothed. So, I mean, werewolves are mortals.
They are.
They're not immortal.
No, they are humans.
They're subject to the laws of nature.
Okay.
I will allow it, but at a greater difficulty.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Then what's the point?
Because you're quelling a fucking beast.
All right.
So it is manipulation plus intimidation if forcing down the beast through fear, or manipulation plus empathy if soothing into complacency.
Wait. But I also have points in it.
What, quell the beast?
Yes.
3 dots.
I have points in animalism. It means I can do it, period. It doesn't add to my dice pool?
Correct.
Fuck. So manipulation plus, empathy or
intimidation, depending on the tactic you're using. It sounds more like you're
trying to be
compassionate.
I'm trying to be, So
it's manipulation plus empathy.
Oh, no. Okay, so is there anything else I can add? Like, I can't add friendly face to it?
I will allow friendly face.
Because I look like a person.
Friendly face does not add, if you recall. It just reduces.
Reduce difficulty, yeah. I know.
But that will offset. That will help offset your difficulty increase. So, let's see. This is an extended action.
Do they know who I am? Do they like my music or my soap opera acting?
Go ahead and add your dots and fame.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That doesn't reduce difficulty? That adds dice?
Adds dice, yes.
Oh my god.
Wait, Aaron Evans? Or Wade Bell?
Wade Bell?
I love your music.
I've seen you at the...
Yeah, I was at your concert last week.
The Wild Raging Coyotes. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so...
Okay, oh God.
All right. So it's an extended action requiring as many total successes as the target has willpower. Okay, so I was going to say difficulty 9. However, you have friendly face, so that'll make it difficulty 8. Mm-hmm. And then you've got all your dice there, and he has not that bad of a willpower. Do you want to know how many you need?
No.
Okay, go for it.
Just keep going.
Okay.
I might need the light on again.
Oh.
It's hard to see.
You and your gem dice.
No, it's just... The lighting in here is ridiculous. If people saw it, they'd be like, oh, God.
It's atmospheric.
No, it's now actually harming my eyes. What's the difficulty?
It's doing active harm to my eyes. 8.
8?
Yes.
1 success.
8 successes, no.
1 success.
1 success. Okay. Okay, so the lupine slows. And it is growling, and it is moving towards you like a silverback, kind of walking on its knuckles, snarling. There's like slavering drool coming down off of its teeth, you know.
Okay.
And you're like, yeah, you're doing the Chris Pratt Raptor Wrangler thing. You're maintaining eye contact.
I am.
All right, it's moving towards you though, so you only have so many more attempts.
I know. What was it again?
8.
Fail.
Nothing. No botch though.
No botch.
Okay. All right, so it's starting to pick up its pace. I'm going to give you another roll.
Okay, 8.
Uh-huh.
2.
Okay, so that gets you up to 3 successes.
Yeah.
All right, so it does pause slightly. You can see confusion in its eyes. And then from both sides of it, in come 2 K-Knights each, right? Just running in with celerity, super fast, and then they're on top of it, and it's snarling and yelping and snapping, and they're just kind of like on top of this thing like a fucking, like mechanical bull.
Yeah.
And you see Muhammad.
They're laughing, I bet.
And they're laughing, absolutely, yeah. And Muhammad's got the tag out, and then you see him clamp the tag on the thing's ear, and it yelps. And then they're off of it and they're running towards you, and Muhammad's like, run for it. So what do you do?
I'll stand there.
It is infuriated, and it is coming straight at you.
All right, I'll turn back into a coyote and run away.
All right, another blood point, please.
I know. All right.
Okay. All right. So all of you run to the far end of the observation deck and just jump right over the wall, and then you're just tumbling down, and there's laughter, and there's just it's just wild, it's a just a barrage of branches in your face, and sliding down the side of the hill. And you're pretty sure you see one of the ladies kind of cartwheeling down the hill because she lost her footing, but she's laughing the whole time, So, and then eventually you hit a trail, and Muhammad's like, this way, let's go. All right, so within minutes you're back at the truck, and Muhammad's like, in, go, and sure enough you can hear like some howls, and so you pile in. Yeah. And he's already in the cab. He didn't even bother closing the back door, and then he fires up the truck and gets out of there as quickly as it, but it's like very slow acceleration, you know, and you see this werewolf just come like barreling down onto the road behind you, and then sort of rights itself, and then just starts coming towards, just full on gallop,
Part of me is like wanting it to catch up. Like,
well, let's see. Let's make it interesting.
I want it to catch up.
Okay.
We're in a truck. I thought we were in a. What are we driving?
A rental, the moving truck, the moving van.
Oh.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're in the back of this moving truck?
Yeah.
Trying to hold on to not slide out of the
like holding onto the straps on the side.
I'm still in coyote form.
That's true, actually. So Manon's actually kind of grabbed you around the middle. And she's holding you with one arm while she's holding a strap with her other.
Okay. I was hoping it'd be Araceli, but okay.
Well, you're gonna have to develop that one out a little bit.
She doesn't feel the same way about me.
No, I mean...
I'm on to you.
No, I just mean, she...
Her points are 3, yours are 10. It's just the way it goes.
No, she's still getting to know you, is all I mean.
But I'm part of the pack.
Indeed. But she still has to get to know you. Ooh, oh wow. Okay. No, I rolled 3 1s.
Oh, boo.
So, yeah, wow, that's...
I'm like actively rooting against the pack.
Yeah. I don't think you're really embracing the pack dynamic.
No, I'm not. Definitely not. No.
For a coyote, though, I mean, it's a pack.
No, coyotes move in pairs. They don't move in packs.
Well.
Like wolves.
Okay, I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. So the truck, just accelerates out, quickly gets up to, 45 miles an hour.
Let's go to In-N-Out. Yeah. All right. So
anyway, and soon you're zipping past the
go to Norm's.
The Greek Theater. There you go. Soon you're zipping past the Greek Theater.
Yeah.
And on your way out of Griffith Park.
And then we just lose sight of this giant wolf.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Actually, the last you see of it is it's standing at the entrance to the park.
So eerie.
Yeah. Just this silhouetted,
tall, huge mountain,
hulking, massive shoulders,
with these glowing eyes,
these big pointy ears, and the glowing eyes. And it's just watching you.
Fuck.
And there's just much celebration,
giggling.
Yeah.
Not
so back in Compton.
Yeah. Why can't I go back to my haven?
Back in Compton.
Oh.
You are all gathered together.
Are we in the graveyard?
You're in the graveyard. And yeah, it's just a general mood of celebration. There's a bunch of crypt sons there. You're surrounded, by all these people.
Yeah.
And, Muhammad's just talking about how you lured this thing up, to the top of the mountain and then just stood there to distract it while they snuck up around it. And Muhammad's like, I didn't even think you saw us, but man, that was amazing, man. Just like big props from everybody. You're kind of like, you're the hero of the night.
Oh, God.
So.
Yeah, so I'm just like, I'm still shirtless. Like, you realize, like, I just have my white jeans.
Oh, I was going to mention that, actually. At your option, I'm sure he probably had to stop to gas up, probably, before they crossed the border or something. So you could have picked up a cheap T-shirt from the gas station if you wanted to.
I did.
Yeah.
What does it say in Espanol?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you know what it is?
Hecho in Mexico.
No, I know exactly what it is. It's a bootleg Bart Simpson T-shirt where he looks like a Rastafarian.
That's horrible.
Yeah, I know. It's terrible. So, and it says, don't have a cow, Mon,
Oh my God.
So that's what you're wearing. I
don't know what's worse.
Cultural artifacts, people. Cultural artifacts.
Yeah, so Muhammad's all like, yeah, this guy, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, big, patting you on the back again.
Yeah, and I'm doing my best to perform.
Okay.
Let's see
let's
here.
Do it.
Manipulation plus
performance. Performance, yeah. Mm-hmm.
2 + 4 is 6.
Or wait, was performance your musical instrument skill? It's expression. Manipulation plus expression.
Okay, 1 less dice. Sure.
Difficulty 5. Because everybody's already in a good mood. Nobody's really suspicious.
Maybe a Debbie Downer.
No.
3. So I'm conveying that I'm cool with it.
Definitely.
I was fine with it. Everything went great. It was wonderful. This group's amazing. I love my unlife.
All right, so I think...
Why are you laughing?
Just your put-outedness.
Oh, so, God, I hate this.
Yeah. So we'll imagine a crane shot, kind of pulling up and away from the cemetery as you are centered in the middle of this big crowd of people. You've never been less alone.
Yeah.
And yet you've never felt more isolated. Mm-hmm. And so we'll leave it off at that. Mm-hmm. With you as a new member of the Sabbath. And all that entails.
I like how all my attempts to thwart them is turning me into oh, you're such a badass. Oh,
next
God.
thing you're Bishop of Tijuana or something.
How did I get here? Yeah, that's me.
That's me. Yeah, exactly. Recurring
every theme. Chronicle. Yep, that's me.
That's me.
Suddenly, I'm the Bishop of Tijuana.
Okay, so you get a point for completing the chapter.
I have to do my story goals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1 for completing the chapter.
What did you learn?
I learned about all the rite.
Rite.
And, it's just another fucking political sect. It's just another stupid-ass system that needs to be knocked about and kicked to the curb a little bit. So, guess what I'm going to be doing?
Oh, my God. So
Why are you saying, oh, my God?
So you are autarkist, after all, at the end of the day.
I think so.
Yeah. All right. Well, good luck getting out. All right. So, like I said, I'm going to give you 2 points for role-playing.
Thanks.
And I'm also going to give you a point for heroism because you faced down a rampaging lupine.
That's how much it means to me to fuck with them.
Right.
That's how passionately I feel about it.
Well, also,
so
you know,
the
gangrel are the closest to the lupines.
I know. I feel for them.
Yeah.
I do have a kinship somehow to them, and so yeah, like it's worth it to me to put myself out there, and I am willing to sacrifice myself. Because I don't like this. Mm-hmm. And I had no choice. I really did not have a choice, as usual. Mm-hmm. This is total coercion and grooming. And it's unsettling.
You were groomed, it's true.
Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah. So how could I say no? Mm. I couldn't. Mm-hmm. I really couldn't. Unless I decided to go off in the ocean. I need to be in Los Angeles.
You become one of those fish gangrel.
I morph into some type of mer vampire.
Turn into a lobster-like creature of some sort.
we didn't discuss that.
I didn't agree to that.
So yeah, I mean that's how serious I am about this. So I hope that showed you that I was willing to put my ass on the line like that to face down a raging werewolf to fuck with these people.
Yeah, that was intense.
And yeah, in terms of good luck getting out, we'll see. You know, I don't know. I'm still not happy about this. But this is something that my character has to go through. I mean, if he has a rebel nature, there always has to be a system for him to rebel against.
Yeah.
Period.
Oh.
So this is the new one.
That's deep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, what are you? Mm. Like, unless you're rebelling against a system or some structure, you're not a rebel. Mm-hmm. Like, what are you doing? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're a follower, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you are playing a rebellious natured character, there has to be a system to rail against. And so my rebelliousness is against all vampire politics. Right. The more Manon was talking in the back of that van, the more I was like, this is a fucking political structure.
I've made a huge mistake.
That I need to not... no, I didn't make a mistake. I'm learning. And so I'm learning about what's important to them, what they're doing, what they want to do. Mm-hmm. I don't think they're necessarily right, just like I don't think the Anarchs are right, the Camarilla are right, you know. So I need to play nice, which I can do. Mm-hmm. I'm a good Midwestern boy. I can play nice. I can go along with things. And meanwhile, I'm taking notes.
How do you feel about their stated intention of like killing all the antediluvians and ending the jihad and destroying the Camarilla?
I think destroying the Camarilla is a good thing.
Yeah.
Because fuck them.
Yeah.
Because they want me dead. So I don't want them around. So that's fine for me. But my issue and curiosity is the fact that Arena was fucking with the antediluvians in some way. Mm-hmm. Why? Mm-hmm. So if Arena's onto something, I'm curious what she's doing messing around with them, the antediluvians. Mm-hmm. And if she's trying to thwart the Sabbat from connecting with, you know, getting rid of all the antediluvians and maybe saving one.
She's got one in her closet.
Exactly. Of course she would. So like wondering like, how is she connected to that? Mm. And, you know, what does that have to do with what she wants to do? Like, how do those plans intersect at all? Mm-hmm. So that's my main that's Aaron's curiosity. Mm-hmm. And the Camarilla are just obnoxious, annoying. I understand it's like to keep people quote unquote safe.
Right.
But I haven't seen the benefits, you know, of how they're benefiting Kindred. It's just a hierarchy.
Right.
So fuck that. And same with the Anarchs.
So you're kind of in line with the Sabbat in some ways. You're like, the Camarilla is a tool of the elders and the jihad.
Yeah.
They're a bunch of tools.
Jihad is. I don't know what that is.
They're a bunch of tools.
Right.
And
yeah, they are. Yeah. But the the Sabbat, in order to take down the Camarilla, they have to model themselves in a way that translates, unfortunately, into a too organized structure that, you know, to get the job done. I understand why they're doing it. They're organizing in order to get the job done. I get it.
Yeah.
But it's just the same levels of like, well, you're free, but no, but you're free, but no, not really, you know? So there's all this weird protocol that I'm not interested in.
So would you say all around the world, same song?
Mm-hmm. I would. I'd say that very thing.
Cool.
You said it for me, so I don't have to say it.
Well, let's see. It's the opening song of this episode, so...
Well, aren't you just so... witty. So what are your thoughts on this? I mean, you can't give too much away, obviously, but
no, I'm on board with all your points. I can see your reasoning. It's solid, strong reasoning.
But like, Aaron's going to be pushed in ways that's going to make him more monstrous. I mean, that's kind of the point as we move along with his characterization.
Yeah,
is that he's unfortunately going to be faced with more difficult decisions.
Yeah.
And having to do things in frenzying that's going to cause these permanent changes to his physical appearance.
More dings on his humanity.
It's going to, not necessarily that, but physical manifestations of his frenzies.
Yeah.
And these are things that are going to change him and make life very difficult for him. But it's based off of the choices that he has had to make. And if that means enduring some level of humiliation because he didn't do X, Y, or Z, and he frenzies out, and like suddenly he has like permanent whiskers or permanent drooling, or or something, then that's what's going to happen to him.
Yeah.
And he won't be able to do the things. He won't be able to pass. Like his own life's going to become very...
Don't look at me. I'm hideous.
Exactly. He's going to turn into a beast. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, this is where we're going.
It sure is.
And it has to get harder. It can't stay the same.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's tough.
Okie dokie. Well, on that note...
I mean, this is why we play,
Yeah.
And I mean, there's times when some episodes are fun or, whatever. And unfortunately, like, as he gets further away from his humanity, it becomes less relatable. And more difficult to play. And as if and when he develops more animal features and stuff like that, I don't view his humanity as I view him as becoming even more, clinging more to what that being a human is. Even though when he looks at himself, he doesn't even recognize himself anymore.
Right.
And so that's going to be tough to play too.
Yeah.
So, as opposed to some just affable guy who, is kind of coasting through life and unlife.
Hey.
Exactly. But in this sense, I mean, this is why I wanted to play this type of character, because I wanted to complicate it and, like, what happens when things start being taken away from him that make his life easier. Because life's been very easy for him. And this is the first time that he's ever had to make really excruciating decisions and then consequences for those decisions. And then how do they communicate themselves on the body? How do they communicate themselves through his humanity path? And what will happen to him ultimately? Will he come around again? And even though he can't ever reverse his physical appearance, he's still personality-wise, he's still like, he actually gets back to who he was kind of before. But I think he's going to go into some dark places.
Darker than what we've already done.
Yeah.
Wah.
Yeah, no, I hope. Yeah. I mean, I thought that ice cream truck was going to be full of kids. I wasn't kidding. That's so bad. No, I was very worried. I wasn't going to go there. I don't think we go there with this.
Yeah, that's kind of a...
It's not. It's like that's a no deal for me.
Yeah, exactly. What do
they call I'm not into that. A hard stop.
Yeah. There's different philosophies. It's kind of like the X card, but it's like the lines and veils. That's it. So there's lines which are like, is there a line you don't want to cross?
Right.
And then a veil is like, we can talk about it, but we would prefer to fade to black. It's like, so like it can, like, I mean, sexual assault could be an example in a game where you negotiate that in advance, especially in a vampire game. Somebody might be like, that's a line for me. Right? Like, let's not do that. But somebody else might be like, that could be a veil for me, but, you know, that means that it would just be talked about. We wouldn't actually, like, depict it, you know, through our role playing or anything like that, right? You know, so, like, violence against children would be another good example,
yeah,
you know,
it's like,
where
no,
it's like...
I don't want that.
Yeah, and it's just, to me, it's like, it's too easy.
It's really gross.
You know?
Oh, well...
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you know, like it's like if you're going for shock value, you know, like it's just like, it's been done, you know, like.
Well, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
it's been overdone. I mean, in fiction. You know?
I know.
So.
Yeah, I was a little worried. I was just like, I know you don't go there usually, but I was kind of nervous. Like, oh.
No, I mean, and you know, the in fiction reason for that is simply that they wouldn't be interested in kids because kids don't have as much blood.
Exactly.
Right.
There's just a low volume.
There wouldn't even be any reason for them to do it. You know.
Right.
Yeah. So, so it works on a fiction and a meta level.
Well, anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, so thank you for going on the journey with me.
This is very difficult.
Yeah. Well, we'll do something more lighthearted next time, like Cyberpunk or. Wraith or kidding.
I wish I could laugh.
I wish I could laugh again.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on that downer of a note.
Well, no, I mean, I just try to, like, get all my laughs in, you know, early on, but this isn't really, like... I mean, you know, like, again, we don't play it, like, to... I mean, it's for fun. Mm-hmm. Ultimately, and it's like dark themes, and it's fun to explore those. You know, it's interesting to see, like, okay, what am I going to do? Problem solving,
right? Critical
thinking. Like, I love doing that,
right?
But like in terms of like, like there really isn't that feeling right now. Mm-hmm. Sure. But you know, so to expect that, I think, is a little pressury.
What?
It's a little. There's a little bit of pressure. Like I shouldn't feel like I want to like. And changing gears.
I wasn't expecting anything.
Yeah, okay. And
I was just ribbing you.
All right, and changing gears is kind of hard for me anyway.
Definitely.
You know, like to kind of shift gears because. Yeah, that's why I like to have like music at the end of it, like to kind of like chill me out. No, we're done now, but I mean, music. No, please don't. I'm just trying to make my point.
All right.
So I think what's nice to do for players is after like heavy duty stuff, is just have some different type of music to just kind of play out the thing. It's just like kind of coming down from the hyper intensity of the game.
That's true.
And just have something in place to just be chill, something that goes along with the theme but isn't super intense. So I just advise other storytellers to maybe do that. That's something to help their players.
If you use music in your game sessions.
If you use music, it's nice to just have that kind of come down music so that people can like, okay, we're getting out of that headspace, we're moving into like reality. Like it's just things to think about, you know, as you're kind of coordinating your game.
Okay.
If you put thought into it.
You know. How dare you?
No, just putting that extra thought into it is just a nice thing for your players.
Okay.
But you're a great storyteller. We have a lot of fun. You're not a lazy storyteller, I know. I know you're juggling a lot right now, so I appreciate playing with you.
Of course.
Even though I'm not like super happy with.
Well,
my character's fairly disgruntled right now.
Yeah.
But you know, it can't always be. You know. Awesome sauce, as the children say.
Awesome sauce.
As the children who are 30 years old say.
Yes, as those millennial children say.
Anyway.
All right. Well.
Yeah. I mean, hey. Well, it's a vampire. What are you going to do?
Yep.
What is this? It's too late. I'm
trying to change it up.
It's not going to happen.
I'm trying to change the energy.
No, it's not. Oh, my God.
Just let the rhythm move you.
It's just
anyways,
too late.
I know. Anyways.
Too late for this.
All right. So, any other thoughts?
I think I talked a lot.
You did. Thank you for all your insights. And we'll just let Toto play us out.
No.
And, yeah, till next time.
Yep.
All right.
Question for me. Joanne, I want to know, what does it feel like to be so goddamn ugly? I'll answer that for you. Well, ugly, never felt that, never been through that, ugly, never experienced that emotion, truly, never Never, don't know what that is. Only know millions have it.